They can serve your needs for tile closings and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Polk counties.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Keep your vehicle running great for years to come with our free 2-year maintenance plan. Now, with every purchase of a new Ford, Lincoln, or Mazda, we're offering a complimentary 2-year maintenance. You'll be able to drive away with ease knowing oil changes, tire rotations, inspections, and more are covered by our free 2-year maintenance plan. So check us out online at CogswellMotors.com or come see us at 1900 East Main.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. Russellville Kubota has it with great prices and great people. Russellville Kubota is family-owned and operated, and they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Russellville Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers, they'll get you taken care of. Go by and visit the crew at Russellville Kubota, 702 Weir Road in Russellville.
Hi, this is Todd Marmerstorff with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You'll find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back to Panther Pavilion. It is the conference opener for both these teams, Greenbrier and Russellville. We had JV games earlier tonight, but really they only played a half because they only have one court here. The JV girls for the Lady Cyclones, the JV boys for Russellville Cyclones were winners in that game. It's conference season, and it's a new conference, and it's going to be set at least for the next 2 years. Every 2 years, the AAA changes up some things. In Russellville's conference, it's Greenbrier, Greenwood, BB, Alma, Valonia, Salem Springs, and Little Rock Christian. There is no conference tournament like there has been where everybody gets in the conference tournament. If you win one game, you get into state. It's not that way. The next 2 years, you just have to finish in the top 4, and you go to state. I don't really like that rule because some conferences are tougher than the other, and some conferences deserve more teams rather than others. And it just so happens the conference that Russellville's in, it's a pretty tough conference for every sport. It's going to be tough for baseball, softball, both boys and girls basketball. Lady Cyclones, though, and Greenbrier opening their conference season here at Panther Pavilion. And the Lady Cyclones will have their home conference opener on Tuesday night as they host Greenwood along with the boys to follow. We'll have girls action coming up and boys action to follow here in just a moment. We're going to take a break while they have the national anthem. You're listening to Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on River Country KCJC.
Hi, this is Carrie Holland at Best Rod in Russellville. At Best Rod, we know if you've had some credit challenges in the past, sometimes it seems like you don't have a lot of choices. Best Rod is the right choice for you. We offer 9.5% interest on all loans. We report credit to help rebuild what you've lost. We want to help you get back on track. We offer 24 months or 24,000-mile service contracts with no deductible when maintenance is needed. We help with sales tax. We offer...
Hey, Mickey?
Yes.
Hey, do you want 2 minutes or 2.5 here?
2 is good.
Okay, stick with that.
In Russellville.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you to come on by Old South.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, Visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back to Panther Pavilion here at Greenbrier High School. Just a short drive from Conway. We're talking about the conference before we went to break. That is one thing. It's not as many long trips as it has been for the last couple of years. I think the longest trip that Russellville will have is Siloam Springs. They do have one trip to Little Rock Christian. Everything else is closer by with Bologna and Greenbrier and Beebe. The starting lineups, as they just got introduced to Lady Cyclones, as they're wearing their road red uniforms with black numbers, a little bit of white trim. Z. McAllister, the 5'7" senior, number 2. A 5'7" junior, number 3, Kara Davis. A 5'5" junior, number 5, Maddie Howerton. 6' senior, number 25, Anna Myers. And Michaela Ely, number 35. She's a 5'11" senior. Mentioned you that Ely was the tournament MVP of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Both Cyclones and Lady Cyclones winning the Hoops for Hunger tournament right after Christmas. For Greenbrier, they're coached by Peyton Edmondson. They have 5'11" junior Arden Naylor. She's number 3. 5'8" junior Michaela Seller. She's number 13. 5'3" sophomore Kylie Griffin, number 14. Number 31, Blaze Harmon, a 5'9" senior. And number 33, Hannah Donham, a 5'9" junior. They are 4-9 on the season. The Lady Cyclones are 8-4. Greenbrier in their home white uniforms with blue lettering across the front, blue numbers on the back. And we're ready for action. As we said, conference opener for both teams. The Lady Cyclones and Cyclones will host Greenwood on Tuesday. And then a week from tonight, we'll be back on the road at Beebe. And, of course, we'll have all those games for you right here on 102.3 and also streaming live on the internet on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com, search for Cyclone Booth, and that's us. Lady Cyclones will be moving left to right. We're sitting behind the press row, and with the visiting fans across from the home fans. The Lady Cyclones win the toss. They immediately go inside to Anna Myers. Turnaround jumper is good off the backboard.
That's the key, getting Myers the ball early and getting her in the scoring column early in this game.
And Greenbrier just got away with an over and back. They threw it at somebody who just crossed over. She's got to had her feet set, and Donham did not. She caught it and then put her feet in front. So Greenbrier benefit there. At the top, wearing number 14 is Kylie Griffin with her dribble. Of course, this is something to get used to because the last 3 games we've had a shot clock. No shot clock here. They go inside to Donham. She puts it up and in and ties the game at 2. We're all tied at 2. Lady Cyclones on the move. Gets it to the top of the key, and Kara Davis swinging around right side. Z. McAllister looking on the right side near the baseline. Ely throws it back out to Howerton. They'll reverse it around. Kara Davis. They went for a steal, brief 5-on-4. She steps up just inside a three-point line. Missed the shot. Follows no good by Myers. Gets her rebound again and puts it up and in. Myers with 4 points. The Lady Cyclones lead at 4-2.
Got bumped pretty hard that first shot of Myers. That's why she missed it, but no call.
Seller will pass down to Naylor. Puts it to the top of the key, and Hannah Donham, 5'9" junior, but she's going to post up as she gives up the basketball. Lady Cyclones working in a man-to-man defense. Here's a drive shot blocked by Myers. Donham picks it up underneath, too far underneath the basket. Sidesteps it, puts it up, no good. Ball tipped around a couple times. Howerton comes away with it. Pass down the floor to Davis on the left side. They look for a double team. I don't think they meant to do that, but they deflected the pass away, saved it in bounds, tried to throw it off of Davis. It didn't happen, but it went straight to Seller, who lost it out of bounds, and it'll be Greenbrier basketball.
Therefore, for a short second, Davis had a three-point shot open, but decided not to take it and try to pass it into Ely. She might need to take those.
Lady Cyclones leading at 4-2. Donna gives it to the top to Harmon. She'll take it down right side. Layup no good. I don't know if Z partially blocked that, but she was definitely bothering her. Z with the rebound, taking it down the other side, gives it to Davis in the right corner. Goes on the right block to Ely. Double team, she splits it, jump stop in the lane. High off the backboard, no good. With the rebound is Harmon for Greenbrier. Lady Cyclones getting some opportunities around the basket. That time didn't cash in. All the other times they've gotten offensive rebounds and with just one turnover so far. Here they go inside, a shot up, straight down. They're wanting a foul, not going to get it as Harmon fell to the court. Howerton down the lane, gives it to Ely, and she's going to be whistled for a travel.
Yeah, she caught the ball right on her hip, couldn't bring it up because of the defensive player, and walked with the ball. Good call by the official.
Lady Cyclones going to pressure in the backcourt. Dribbling away is a Sailor. The Sailor eventually around to Griffin, now to Donham. She'll bring it across the timeline. As mentioned, no shot clock. Had it the last 3 games in the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Still had that 10-second violation. Here's a drive in the lane, shot up, no good. A whistle. Charge is going to be taken by Anna Myers. That's going to be on Sailor. I'm sorry, Donham, number 33. And on that play, it really wasn't set up to totally take a charge. She was just standing still in the lane, and Donham just dribbled right into her. We've said that before about people not just taking an easy jump shot, trying to go as far as they can with it. Z McAllister had the ball knocked away, gets it back. Howerton on the right side, backing her way in the lane, throws it out. Z open right side three-pointer. Nothing but net for Z McAllister.
That's what we need from Z to open up that middle, is take 2 or 3 good shots, 3-pointers.
7-2 our score. Donham getting the ball back, throws it across the timeline. Couple quick passes ending, and now a charge taken again. This time she meant to take it by Anna Myers. And this is going to be on Blaze Harmon. And now we have a timeout called by Peyton Edmondson, the Greenbrier head coach. We'll take a 30-second break. Lady Cyclones leading at 7-2. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Parents have a hard job. How do you feed the kids good food without breaking the bank? When you dine in at Steak and Shake on Saturday and Sunday, kids eat free with every $9 spent, and your food is always made to order. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive. Steak and Shake's reward app makes saving super easy. Download the Steak and Shake Rewards app for free. Then order and pay from your device or smartphone, and every $50 that you spend, you get $5 in rewards. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
7-2 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. Greenbrier taking a timeout there after the second charge taken by Anna Myers.
2 good defensive plays by Anna Myers. Standing there and taking that charge.
And on taking a charge, you don't have to be still. Most people think that you have to be perfectly still. No, it can be initiated, but on both those charges, Anna Myers was still. She has on the right block to come with a double team. Bad angle, turnaround jumper, no good. Tipped a couple times, kept alive by Michaela Ely. And spinning out of trouble, finding Anna Myers on the interior, passing on the right side. Kisses one off the glass and in. And Michaela Ely with the assist.
Right now, Russellville is finding the openings on the inside underneath the basket. We need to take advantage of it. Good steal.
Donna's pass is intercepted by Z McAllister. Layup good. Z with 5, and the Lady Cyclones lead it 11-2. Lady Panthers got away with a walk. No, they didn't. They called it. A little late on the whistle, but a traveling violation called on Greenbrier.
So far this year, we've seen this pressure defense by the Lady Cyclones, full court pressure, and it's bothered a lot of teams, and Greenbrier's having some problems with it tonight.
Riley Mayette, a 5'4" sophomore in the game for Greenbrier, also 5'11" junior Haley Moss, and now a jump ball is going to be called. Alternating possession will go over to Greenbrier. They tied up the Lady Cyclones in the lane. Lady Cyclones still going to continue with the full court press. Leading 11-2 with 3:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Long pass down the floor, handled by Naylor. Started to take it baseline, was cut off by the Lady Cyclones. They reverse it back, eventually get it back to her in the corner. And now back out up top. Lady Cyclone bench is coming alive a little bit, encouraging that defense. Maya, number 11, gives it up to Dunham. Runs into the corner. Well, she'll catch the pass there. She's guarded by McAllister. Dribbling out near the right wing and now near the top of the key.
We've got a mismatch underneath with Kara Davis trying to guard Donham.
They switch it back. She was on Moss now in the corner to Arden Naylor. She's 5'11" junior, but she has been running the baseline, playing corner to corner. They catch it here. She's open for 3. The lefty knocks it down. She's tall, but she likes to shoot it from out there. 11-5 our score. The Lady Cyclones lead by 6. Good defense, but might have gotten a little tired there. That made the Lady Cyclone defense work. Here's a three-pointer by McAllister, no good. Myers with the rebound, too hard off the backboard, and then the rebound comes to Naylor. Naylor gives it up to Myatt, and they're racing in the front court trying to stay away from the trap. On the left side, Moss, her three-pointer won't go. Rebound comes off to McAllister. She throws it up the floor. Davis, one-on-one, takes it around her man and draws the foul called on Riley Myatt.
Good aggressive drive to the basket by Davis. I think she was trying to pick up that foul because she got too far underneath the basket really to make it.
That's her first and the third team foul on the Lady Panthers. The throw by Kara rims out. Lady Cyclones will be at home on Tuesday. They still haven't had school. They've been off for Christmas break. Their first day will be Monday. Second free throw is good. She makes one of two. The Lady Cyclones lead at 12-5. In the backcourt is Griffin. Working with Myatt and Dunham. A pass goes off Dunham's face and picked up by Z. Coming in left side. Nice job of shielding the basketball. Misses the layup, though. She shielded to avoid the block. Griffin, though, has the rebound in the front court. It's a 3-on-3. Takes it all the way, running one-hander. Hits the rim 3 times, no good. But the rebound controlled by Moss, and she puts it up and in. Lady Cyclones lead is down to 5, 12-7. Z McAllister, one-handed pass to Myers. I think she was actually going to Davis. She does give it up to Davis. A bounce pass to the right elbow is knocked away. Myers gets it back. Z on the left side. Way out there, but they're out on her. They know she can shoot it from out there. Here's a nice pass from Ely to Myers. Turnaround jumper from the baseline was an air ball that missed the goal. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Greenbrier. They're talking about it, but it was last touch by Greenbrier.
Right now, Russellville's missing some prime opportunities to score underneath the basket. We're just not looking at that ball and shooting. We're just throwing it up.
Off the inbounds pass, Davis. Runner in the lane is good. Little 8-footer. And Kara has their first field goal of the game. The Lady Cyclones lead at 14-7. Minute 22 left to play here in the first quarter. Again, looking over that press, they get it down the court easily this time. Left side three-pointer by Saylor, no good. And rebound chased down in the opposite corner by Kara Davis. So she's going to bring it up all by herself. A pass up the floor to Z McAllister, going on the right block. Ball knocked away. Myers wanted a reach-around foul. She looked at the official, not going to get it called. And Griffin will walk it up the floor for Greenbrier. They're slowing it down. Their coach, Edmondson, is holding both hands down, almost like you'd say somebody quiet down. That's what he's saying. Slow it down. A pass to Moss. They go nice little give and go there. She ran around backside, but they gave it to Griffin. I thought she stepped out of bounds, but they call her with the travel. She caught it on the baseline too far underneath the basket to do anything with it. Immediately fired it out, but they said traveling's the call. Lady Cyclones lead at 14-7. 36 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Kara Davis gets it to Howerton. Ely trying to go inside to her. They double-teamed her and intercepted the pass. Maya gives it off to Griffin. Kylie Griffin across the timeline now with 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones have doubled Greenbrier's score at 14-7. Here's a drive, a pull-up jumper from the left elbow is good by Michaela Seller. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Z McAllister across the timeline. Lady Cyclones lead by 5. And now what do they call?
They call it a walk, but she actually double dribbled.
Okay. I'll say she was still dribbling. How could that be a walk?
Yeah.
4.6 seconds left for Greenbrier, and they can have the last shot here. Z's not going to make it easy on him. Griffin in the front court. Throws it in the corner. Are they going to get it off? They don't. Didn't get it off in time. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. The Lady Cyclones 14 and Greenbrier 9. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Team Clean Car Wash at 2207 East Main Street is the Russellville's most advanced car wash, so you can get your car cleaned in minutes instead of spending hours washing it by hand or paying a fortune to have your vehicle professionally detailed. Team Clean's industry-leading wash bay and soaps keep your vehicle clean as often as you like for a flat monthly fee, with plenty of vacuum stations that are free to use with each wash. Your car deserves the best, so come by and experience the Team Clean Car Wash difference at 2207 East Main Street today.
Founders Athlete's Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and
many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones leading at 14-9 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Pretty good first quarter for Russellville. They started like a house of fire with Anna Myers, 6 points, leading the way. 5 points for Z McAllister. Lady Cyclones have the basketball. On the right side is Davis. Gets to the free throw line. Ely, one dribble in the lane, and she's tied up. Alternating possession goes over to Greenbrier.
Anytime you dribble at the free throw line, if you're dribbling down that lane, you're going to get tied up, especially with Ely. They're putting 2 people on her.
Yeah, they're really collapsing on any time the ball goes into the lane, whether it be Ely or Myers. They don't want to give up some easy baskets. Lady Cyclones have gotten some easy looks, even on offensive rebounds. Here's a runner by Griffin. It's off the mark. Ely with the rebound, gives it off to Z, and she'll bring it up left side of the floor, pointing her way. She's looking for Kara, but Davis wasn't open. Ely left open on the right side, won't shoot the 3, goes inside to Myers. Here's a one-on-one mismatch, a shot up and in.
Good shot by Anna, not rushing that shot, but getting her defensive man up in the air and was able to move around her.
And they caught Greenbrier not quite set, and they couldn't double on the inside. Here's a crossover, ball knocked away by Davis and picked up by Myers. Back to Davis across the timeline. She's going to wait on everybody to get set up. Lady Cyclones leading at 16-9. Z, a little no-look pass to Myers on the left side, put up and in, and Myers with 10. Great assist there by McAllister.
Another good look by Myers at the basket, not rushing her shot, but very soft touch.
It's the second time they haven't doubled because Russellville hasn't given them a chance on the quick moves and clearing out the lane. And if you look the last 2 trips down the floor for Russellville, they haven't clogged up the lane with the double post. Here's a pull-up jumper from the right elbow, rolls off the iron by Harmon. Rebound McAllister, dribbling with her head up. She'll give it in the front court to, let's see, that's Howerton. They'll reverse around again. Look, 4 people all around the 3-point line. Only 1 person down low. That's going to leave somebody open. Howerton was open briefly, fakes the 3, gives it in the corner to Anna Myers. Right back to Maddie, fakes the 3, sidesteps it. Here's the 3 from left side. No good. Rebound comes to Saylor. I don't know if it's Saylor or Saylor. But anyway, she got the rebound. Lady Cyclones lead at 18-9. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. On the right side is Mayette. Mayette using a screen, but Lady Cyclones fight around it. On the right side, so she gives it up to Harmon. Back to the top of the key, and Saylor. They're taking their time. 5:40 left. With the dribble is Griffin, and Z's going to let her dribble all she wants. They hand it off to Mayette, who got away with the travel. She fell down on the pass. Gets back to the left side. Dumps it inside. Nice pass underneath by Harmon to Moss. And Moss has 4 points as she made that basket. 7-point lead for Lady Cyclones, though, 18-11. Howerton looking inside on the right block to Ely. One-on-one, nice little move. Scoop shot with the left hand is good. She has a knack for doing that, scooping it up and hitting it high off the backboard.
Especially from that left side.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
They're having a problem getting it across the timeline. They eventually do to Harmon. Takes it right side of the lane. Layup is good, and she draws the foul. Harmon has missed 2 layups from that right side. That's the first one she's made, and we get the first foul called on the Lady Cyclones. It'll be on Michaela Ely, her first.
Well, I know Coach White will tell them in practice, if you're going to foul somebody underneath the basket, make sure you foul them hard enough that they do not make the basket. Make them earn it at the free throw line.
5'7" senior Tanika Boyce checks in for the Lady Cyclones, wearing number 12. A couple more substitutions coming in at the next dead ball, but they only get 1 free throw. They can come in now. Harmon hit the made basket, and it's actually only going to be 1. It's a 5'7" senior Blakely Walker, number 21. Varneman was headed to the scorer's table and was called back. Lady Cyclones lead at 20-14. A 3-point play there by Harmon. Blakely Walker on the baseline, gives it up on the right side of the lane to Ely. To Myers, 15-footer is good.
That's 2 in a row for Myers from about 15 foot out. She's got that shot down.
For a post player, she can really handle the basketball too. It's just a nice little power dribble to get a little bit more space. She's got 12 points. Lady Cyclones are up 22-14. On the left side is Saylor, 3-pointer, misses everything. It's an air ball, and It can be saved in. No, it can't be saved in. I don't think she was inbounds anyway. I think she was out of bounds when she jumped up to try to save it, but it goes out of bounds anyway. Z let it go out of bounds. The Lady Cyclones lead at 22-14. 4:15 left to play here in the first half. McAllister looking right side, working against Griffin. Boy, she's just too fast. They come with a double team. She dumps it behind her to Ely at the top of the key. Davis inside to Myers. They collapse on her, knock the ball away and out of bounds. And second time Myers has been looking at the official saying, where's the foul? I got knocked down there.
Yeah, she kind of got hammered on that one. And she was justified looking at the official and say, how about a foul here?
Lady Cyclones get inbound on the left baseline, gets it inbounds to Boyce. Boyce driving as they kind of left her open, missed the runner in the lane. Good open shot. On the rebound is Donham, and Boyce tried to steal, but she's going to get whistled for the foul. Tanika's first foul, the second team foul called on Lady Cyclones.
Now Vardaman comes in for Ely.
Yeah, Hillen Vardaman, 6-foot senior, wearing number 11. So Vardaman and Myers will patrol that lane, I'm sure. We're going to use the screen, get an open look, three-pointer off the mark. That was a good look for them, and they missed the three. Myers with the rebound. McAllister in the front court. Stutter steps her way, always to the right baseline. Boyce finds it on the right elbow to Myers as she drives down the right sideline, puts it up and in. Boy, they have no answer for Anna Myers. She's got 14.
No, they're in front of her, behind her. They put a person on the side of her at that time. They just can't stop her.
10-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Out at the top of the key, Donham, three-pointer, good. Hope they don't get hot. That's their first three of the game. So brief double-digit lead for Lady Cyclones. It's back down to 7, 3:05 left. Here's Z with a runner down the right side lane. No good, but it's tipped, and she got the rebound. Double-teamed out to Tanika, and she traveled with a basketball trying to make a move. Knocked down the 17-footer, but traveled first. 24-17 our score, 2:58 left to play in the first half. And now Kara Davis is wanting to check in. She was having to put her hair back. She'll check in for Tanika. Griffin will walk it up the floor. Lady Cyclones will not pick her up until she crosses half court.
Russellville staying in that man-to-man defense.
They use a screen to pump open Saylor on the left side. She'll give it to Donham. Her drive. Tried to throw it in the interior pass. It was tipped away, and Vardaman with the steal. Gives it off to McAllister. She'll bring it up the floor. Walker in the corner. Looking inside for Myers, and a travel is going to be called on Blakely. 24.
That's two walks in a row. I'm sure Coach White will tell them, you know, if you're going to move your foot, put the ball on the floor. But until then, keep that 1 foot still.
You got to put the ball on the floor before you move your pivot foot. If you pick up your pivot foot, that's fine. You have to shoot or pass. You can't dribble. Z getting close enough to start the 5-second count. You get on the right side to Naylor. After she knocked down a three in the first quarter, haven't heard much of her. She flashes in the middle. They don't give it to her. Griffin dribbles back to the top of the key, working against Walker. Takes it down the middle of the lane, and nice bounce pass underneath to a wide-open Harmon. Lady Cyclones had to play help defense, and Harmon got the layup. She's got 5 points all in this quarter. 5-point lead, Lady Cyclones. Myers faking a three, takes it right side, pulls up just inside the free throw line. Missed the shot. It was tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville.
Well, we're going to need some outside shooting. We're trying to work the ball on the inside. Myers is doing the best she can, but you're right when you said earlier, Greenbrier starting to collapse in the middle. So we're going to have to shoot from the outside to bring that defense back out again.
Ely checks in for Vardaman. Since the Lady Cyclones had a 10-point lead, Greenbrier scored the last 5 points. The Lady Cyclones have gotten some good looks. Offense is there, just haven't been able to cash in. Nice feed underneath to Donham, but she was too far underneath. She kicks it out for an open three for Naylor. Almost now wish she could have had the easy layup. They've scored 8 straight, and it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Walker, nice bounce pass to Myers, who missed the shot. Last touched out of bounds by Russellville, and Greenbrier can tie it with a made basket and take their first lead with a made three. Minute 19 left to play here in the first half. Number 33, Donham's hit a three. Number 3, Naylor's hit 2 threes. Give it on left side to Griffin. Number 14. Donham at the top, looking on the right side to Naylor, hands it off to her. She dribbles the free throw line, dumps it inside Griffin, back out to Naylor. Missed a good open look from about 5 feet, just a little too hard, and Z with the rebound, bringing it in the front court for the Lady Cyclones. Russellville with a 2-point lead. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Blakely Walker gives it to Kara Davis. She looked like she was going to drive. She stops at the free throw line, gives it off to Z. Z lost her dribble. Cross-court pass on the right side. Blakely Walker three-pointer won't go. Donham with the block out, and she's going to get the rebound with 28 seconds left. Gives it off to Griffin, and they're content to play for one shot here. They're just crossing the timeline now with 21 left. And Griffin checking over at Coach Edmondson over on this side of Greenbrier. And Z McAllister with some quick hands almost got a steal. She knocked it away, but it went out of bounds. Just couldn't save it inside. 12.5 seconds left to play in the first half. They're going to have to enter. They're going to inbound it on the right baseline, but near the corner. They get it to Griffin out on the right wing, working against Z. And, boy, she got away with a carry there. Here's a three-pointer. Tried to bank it in. No good. Myers with the rebound. She's dribbling out to half court with 2 seconds. 1 second. Pulls up from 15 feet away. Won't get the bounce. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Russellville Lady Cyclones 24 and Greenbrier 22. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideoffs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout-out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investment and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Go Cyclones! Each week, the Cyclone coaches and players prepare a game plan so they can compete and win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there is very little chance of winning. In all areas of life, we must have a game plan if we expect to win. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, and we'd like to help you put together a plan to protect you and your family from life's uncertainties. Whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, or dental and vision insurance, we're here to help you. Call us for an appointment today at 479-857-2810. And together, let's put together a winning game plan. And go Cyclones!
Welcome back to Panther Pavilion. The Lady Cyclones leading Greenbrier at the half, 24-22. Lady Cyclones led by as many as 10, but that was erased quickly as Greenbrier scored the last 8 points of the first half and saw that 10-point lead go down to 2 pretty quickly behind a couple threes by Greenbrier. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, we let Greenbrier get off 2 shots at the basket on those threes. We also let Greenbrier get in behind us underneath the basket, so we're going to have to watch that. They like to drive, coming off the point. They like to drive to the inside, and as the postman underneath goes for the ball, they throw it off to a person who slipped in behind them. So we're going to have to watch that in the second half. What's hurt Russellville more than anything is just we haven't been able to really get into a pattern of hitting some threes from the outside. We're only 1 of 4. We've got to do that because we can see what Greenbrier is doing with Michaela Ely and Anna Myers. They're collapsing when they're getting the ball. When Myers shoots, she has at least 2 people on them. Ely had the ball, she had 3 people on her. So we've got to come out in the second half and hit some threes or some 18-footers to draw that defense out. We can't just hit one or two. We've got to be very consistent in the threes, and we've got the shooters to do that. And I'm sure that's what Coach White is telling them about. We've got to be consistent on our outside shooting.
It's got to be a little frustrating, too, because if you look at it, Lady Cyclones, what they've done on offense, they've executed their game plan pretty well, except for making some shots. I mean, I know they have a 2-point lead, but they've gotten some good open looks inside the paint sometimes and have just missed the open shot.
And bringing the ball down, Greenbrier's having trouble. That full court pressure, man-to-man press, is causing some problems. I think we need to stay with it, because toward the end of that first half, you could see Greenbrier starting to take deep breaths, so it's working on them. And toward the end of the game, we could really take advantage of that and maybe get some fast breaks where we can just, I hate to say it like this, maybe we can just run them to death, just run them out of the court with some layups. But we've got to be consistent with our outside shooting. This is, to me, this is a number one thing we're going to have to do in the second half.
The Greenbrier's boys will be taking on the Cyclones after this game, and Greenbrier's were probably favored to be in the top two, finishing in the conference. They're 10-3 in the non-conference season. It'll be a good challenge for the Russellville Cyclones that have had a break since winning the Hoops for Hunger tournament. That's coming up after this girls' game. Right now we're at halftime. The Lady Cyclones leading at 24-22. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll give you the scoring summary for both teams. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Drew and Mitchell for Bring a Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bring a Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring the local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience, not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin, especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bring a Steakhouse in Russellville, help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
Do you ever look at those beautifully decorated homes and rooms online and wonder, how do they do it? Whether it's one room or your whole house that needs a makeover, come by 2011 East Parkway Drive and let Janice at Parkway Furniture show you what your home could look like with quality brands like Mayo and Flex Steel and tons of different colored fabrics and patterns, plus unique furniture that can match what you already have in your home or totally transform your living space. Come by 2011 East Parkway Drive in Russellville or phone 890-9059 for a free consultation. How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air. Are you in need of an overhead door? Do you have a door that jams or needs repair? Then turn to the River Valley's most trusted garage door professionals, Windsor Overhead Door. In business since 1974, they've served the Russellville area from their current location on Modesto Street for more than 25 years. When it comes to installation, service, and repair, you need to be coming to Windsor Overhead Door. Call them today if you have some questions. 968-6642.
Welcome back here at Panther Pavilion. The Lady Cyclones leading at halftime, 24-22. Good to see former Lady Cyclone basketball coach Steve Weedor, who lives in this area, and he's come out to watch the Cyclones, the Lady Cyclones, sitting over next to Mr. White, who's on the school board, used to be the high school principal, and saw Coach Weedor and his wife and his youngest daughter over there, and he took the Lady Cyclones to a state championship game, lost to Little Rock Parkview on one of the best teams did not win at all, as far as I'm concerned, with of course his daughter on the team, and they had she joined a group that had been together for a long time and went all the way to the state title game. But he's here watching Lady Cyclones as they have a 2-point lead in that first half. Anna Myers with 14 points. Greenbrier has not had an answer for Myers. She had 14 points in that first half. 5 points for Z McAllister, 3 points for Kara Davis, and 2 points for Michaela Ely. For Greenbrier, they had their scoring spread around a little bit. Arden Naylor had 6 points behind 2 threes. Hannah Donham had 5 points with 1-3. Blaze Harmon had 5 points with a 3-point play. Haley Moss with 4. Michaela Seller with 2 points. Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. In fact, the way I have it, nobody has 2 fouls at all. The most anybody has is 1. And they've actually stopped the clock with about a minute and a half left. And so usually we take another break here. We're not going to. That's weird. They stopped it with a minute 25 and went ahead and put 8 more minutes, so we're ready to go with the second half. So sorry, John, our engineer, John Henderson. Usually I take another break there, but have to throw him a little curveball there. For the Lady Cyclones, we start the second half. It's the same as the starting lineup. Z McAllister, Kara Davis, Maddie Howerton, Anna Myers, and Michaela Ely. Greenwood, we could have had that a minute and a half. They're still at the bench. We're waiting them to come out on the floor. It looks like they're going to have the same as their starting lineup with Naylor, Saylor, Griffin, Harmon, and Donham. Lady Cyclones will switch ends. You shoot in front of your home bench. Usually, almost always, in the second half, the home team actually has that option. We've only seen one team not want to do that. That was Nolan Richardson. At times, he'd want his defense on front. Here are the couple passes. An open 3 for Davis, missed. Underneath, though, Ely with the putback, no good. Griffin is going to be fouled on the rebound as she got it and then tried to dribble out. We're going to get a foul called on number 3, Kara Davis. That'll be her first, and the first team foul on the Lady Cyclones. Got an open look there, just didn't knock it down.
Yeah, and apparently that's what Coach Watch told them. And, take those threes, try to open up the inside for us.
There's a bounce pass down the right side of the lane, and traveling is going to be the call by Harmon.
Yeah, she kind of hopped on one foot as she took that ball up to the basket.
Now, Coach Edmondson didn't agree with it. He's still looking at the official on that far side. Z in the front court. Use a screen set by Ely on the right wing. Gives it up to Howerton, still on the right side. Myers flashing around the high post. Now she goes down low. They go on the right block. Just outside the right block to Ely. Back out Davis for 3. No good. Long rebound comes to Griffin. Cross-court pass, and they're going to run it in the front court to Saylor. She slows it up. Didn't have the numbers. Harmon now in the corner. Wide open Naylor three-pointer. In and out. Boy, that did everything but go through. Myers tipped the rebound as she's got hit in the mouth. It goes off to Z McAllister. Runner in the lane. Won't go. Trying to keep it alive. Can't quite do it. Griffin in the front court. She turns around and looks. She was about to outrun her whole team, so she slows it up just enough. And Myers was kind of moving her jaw around to make sure she was okay and everything was there. She was slowed down the court because of that. It seems to be fine. Griffin backs it back out. Donham will work it left side, gives it up to Saylor. Running the baseline is Naylor. Naylor out to Donham at the top of the key. Griffin, she'll take the three-pointer from the right side. Hits the front of the iron. And with the rebound is Kara Davis for Lady Cyclones. So Russell's, boy, they're playing with fire here as Greenbrier's had about 3 chances now to take the lead, dating back to the end of the second quarter. Howerton on the right side. After a couple missed threes, they may start looking to work it on the inside now, saying that might not be there. They're all over Z McAllister. Gets in the corner to Myers. Now on the baseline to Davis. Nice feed underneath to Ely and missed the shot.
Yeah, she hit it too hard off the backboard. That was a clear open shot.
That's kind of what it seemed to me like it went in the first half, where we got some good open looks in the lane and nothing was just going down. At the top of the key is Saylor. They'll work around eventually in the corner to Griffin. Work against Ely as a mismatch. Height for us and quickness for them. She'll give it off to Harmon. Got away with a walk, but she hits the layup. She got 7 points, and we're all tied at 24. Hadn't been this close since it was 0-0. Howerton on the right side. Shakes her man. And gives it on left side to Z McAllister. Open left wing three-pointer. Banks it in. The second three made by McAllister. The second three made for the Lady Cyclones. Russell takes back the lead now, 27-24. 5:18 left to play here in the third quarter.
I mean, you'd like to see McAllister get hot from the three-point line, hit 2 or 3 more out there.
She hasn't been open much. They've watched film on her. At the top of the key is Griffin. Lady Cyclones in more of a zone here. Here's a drive and an air ball, and Davis with the rebound. She's going to bring it out. Trailing the play, now speeds it up, taking it in the right side, stops on the block, double team. A nice no-look bounce pass to Anna Myers, and they're going to call her for a travel.
Yeah, they said Anna, she kind of jumped a little bit before she put the ball on the ground, and they caught her for walking.
Almost the whole team for Russellville comes off the court except for Z McAllister. She's joined by Blakely Walker, Hillen Vardaman, Tanika Boyce, and in the game for the first time, Sarah Velasquez, 5'8" sophomore. Sarah, number 0. Lady Cyclones lead by 3. At the top is Saylor. The Cyclones are in a zone defense here. Number 33, Donham, gives it up on the left side. Arden Naylor, nice pass underneath. A wide open shot by Harmon. Missed it, but she was fouled. That's something the coach has got to be upset about. A pass from the left wing to the right block because it crosses through the lane and nobody got their hands on it.
Well, what they did, they let the Greenbrier player get behind them between the basket and themselves, and of course all they could do is foul.
The first foul on that foul call on Tanika Boyce. That's her second and second team foul. First free throw is what I meant to say by Blaze Harmon was good. Second free throw also good. She's perfect 3 for 3 from the line, and it's a 1-point game. The Lady Cyclones lead at 27-26. Z gives it up left side to Walker. Now you might see a little bit more outside shooting or driving the basket because the bigs are out of the game except for Vardaman. With 2 bigs in there, you usually go high post, low post, or both on the blocks. Tanika Boyce, after the ball knocked away, gets the inbounds pass. Z McAllister does go to Vardaman on the baseline. Looking, Velasquez in the lane, puts it up and in. Nice little 10-footer there. Sarah's first basket. Lady Cyclones back up by 3, 29-26. Saylor in the corner, now to Harmon. Didn't even look to shoot there. She gave it up to Saylor. Double team. Her pass deflected by Z McAllister, picked up by Tanika Boyce. She's being chased. Crossover dribble on the right side, protect the basketball. Velasquez pull up 18-footer, no good. With the rebound, Greenbrier is Harmon. Looked like she was wanting to run, but she circles back in the back court and gives it off to Griffin. 3:27 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones lead by 3. Conference opener for both teams. Bounce pass on the right side, Donham. Little give and go to Griffin. In the corner to Naylor. Was not open. Nice job by Boyce getting out there. They'll reverse it around. Here's a runner. Shot blocked by Vardaman. Got the block shot, and the Lady Cyclones have it. Velasquez crosses the timeline with a pass to Z McAllister. Crossover dribble. Double team. Finding Blakely in the corner. Wide open three-pointer off the irons. Goes right up in the air. It was tipped, but controlled by Greenbrier. And a Greenbrier player got poked in the eye. She's slow down the floor. Griffin back the other side, splits a double team with a pass on the baseline. 18-footer is good by number 13, Michaela Saylor. She's got 4 points. Lady Cyclones lead is cut to 1 once again, 29-28. 2:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Three-pointer by Boyce is no good. Rebound controlled by Naylor, and she gives it off to Griffin. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter.
We're getting some open looks from the threes. In fact, the one that Blakely shot, it sure looked like it was going in when it left her hand.
On the baseline, Griffin stepping back behind the three-point line, but still with her dribble. Will take it baseline, cut off there by Velasquez. Underhanded flip. No, eventually send it to the top of the key inside. A pass goes to Harmon, and she's going to be fouled. This will be the third team foul on the Lady Cyclones. It'll be called on number 11, Hillen Vardaman, her first. And now, let's see, Kara Davis and Anna Myers will check in for the Lady Cyclones, replacing Vardaman and Walker. Greenbrier will inbound it on the left baseline. Lady Cyclones lead by a point with 2:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Inbounds pass comes in the lane to Moss. They missed a golden opportunity. She missed an easy shot in the lane as she dipped around Myers. Lady Cyclones on the move. Kara Davis in the corner finding Myers on the left block. Turnaround jumper a little bit, just a tad too hard. Backboard rim and bounced out. Lady Cyclones still lead by a point. That's what I'm saying is I think they need to keep doing what they're doing. The shots just aren't falling. They've been all over that lane. And with some good shots, it's just not falling. But the Lady Cyclones do lead by 1. Griffin will take it left side, gives it up to Moss. A nice pass underneath, a wide open layup for Riley Mayette. Her first basket of the game, and that gives Greenbrier their first lead of the game at 30-29.
Yeah, I had a breakdown in defense, letting that person get in behind us.
Tanika's shot partially blocked, hit the backboard with the rebound as Donham for Greenbrier. The Lady Cyclones trail 30-29. Griffin racing in the front court, gets to the corner. Here's a three-point try. This one off the back of the iron. Tipped by Z and last touched as it goes out of bounds by number 13, Michaela Seller. And Michaela Ely will check in, replacing Tanika Boyce. 60 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones, they took a 24-14 lead in the second quarter, and ever since then, they've been ice cold. They've only scored 4 points since. Sorry, 5 points since. 5 of those here in the third quarter. Ely on the right side, splitting the double team, pull-up jumper, no good. Underneath, a rebound by Davis, and she's going to be fouled. Did they give her the shot? They do. Shot didn't go, but she's going to get to go to the free throw line. Liley Mahan, the 5'4 junior, is whistled for the foul. And Kara Davis going to the free throw line. She's been there once before, 1 for 2 from the line. She's got 3 points. 43 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Free throw up and in. That ties the game at 30. Blaze Harmon will check in, replacing Hannah Donham for Greenbrier. Senior boys to follow. Tough matchup for the Cyclones. They're nobody tougher than who they just beat in the championship of the Hoops for Hunger tournament, that's for sure. Davis misses the second of 2. Rebound comes to Greenbrier. Nobody stopping penetration. There's a reaching foul is going to be called on Z McAllister. If she doesn't do that, they get a 5-foot open shot. As it is now, they're going to inbound it on the right baseline. That's Z's first, the team's fourth. Griffin on the right baseline, gets it in the paint. A shot partially deflected by Myers, hit the side of the backboard. Velasquez had the rebound, had it knocked away, looking for a foul. Griffin on her knees, dribbles, stands up, takes it all the way around right side, hits the layup.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, Lady Cyclones wanting a foul and then a double dribble call on Griffin. Didn't get either one of them. Could have made a case for both of them. Kara Davis stops, double team. She picks up her dribble, needed help, gets it to Ely. Now in the corner of Velasquez. Ely fakes the 15-footer. Her defender falls down, misses the 15-footer. Greenbrier with the rebound with 1 second. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Said a while ago that the Lady Cyclones had tied it. I thought they had. A big confusion on that. They have the score 32-29. I think it's 32-30. We're going to have to check on that. We're after 3 quarters. We'll say right now they have it 32-29 Greenbrier. You're listening, Lady Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer at Rivertown Bank, and we are so proud to sponsor local sports. We know that our young people will carry the fine values and discipline they learn in sports through the rest of their lives. Thank you to all of our customers, our friends, and neighbors for your business throughout the year. And please remember, the biggest impact you can make on our local economy is when you bank local, and local is what we are all about at Rivertown Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back. Thanks to the Lexi Thomas, the scorekeeper for the Lady Cyclones. She went down to Press Row to make sure, because Lady Cyclones, being, cheated's the wrong word, but they had an extra point that they didn't have up on the scoreboard. They did fix it, but Russellville trailing 32-30 as we start the fourth quarter. Here's a pass deflected, steal by Ely ahead to Velasquez. A wide open layup try comes in, and we're a tie.
Good defensive play by the Russellville defense.
We're all tied at 32 as we start the fourth quarter. Lady Cyclone's going to pressure in the back court. It bothers Greenbrier a little bit, but they do get in the front court. But this also bothers them. They can't get it set in their offense here. Donham takes a drive, a little runner in the lane, missed the shot. Ely gets the rebound. I think it bothers them because they don't know how to get set up because they're sort of all over the place. A long pass ahead to Velasquez. 10-footer from the baseline is good. Sarah's got 6 points, 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, soft touch there on the side. Did a great job getting open.
Lady Cyclones lead at 34-32. 7:03 left. Donham, a pass ahead to Sailor. Yeah, she is not going to get called. catching the pass in the lane. Nice little move. Shot up. It's an air ball and saved in by Griffin, but straight to Z McAllister. Z dribbling with her head up, looking ahead to Kara Davis. As soon as she looks, they give it to her. Nice little cut to the basket by Myers. She missed the layup. Good pass there from Kara Davis. The lid's not completely off the basket because that layup was there and it just rolled off the iron. On the left side is Michaela Seller. She gets it on the left wing. Donham down the baseline. Here's a pull-up jumper by Griffin is no good. Davis with the rebound, gives it off to Z. Z in the front court. Lady Cyclones have numbers. Crossover dribble. Pull up from the right side. Hit the backboard with a shot. It rolled down 1.5 times. Missed it. Ball tipped straight to Z. Her rebounded shot was missed and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville.
Yeah, her layup actually went in the hoop, rolled around a couple of times, and came right back out.
Substitution in for Greenbrier, and that actually works to our advantage, letting us get our press set. After the mismade basket, ball deflected and saved by Z McAllister. Behind her back, straight to Velasquez. Coming in from left side, was caught for underneath the basket. Out to Z. Three-pointer is good for Z McAllister. Boy, it's only right that she get credit for that three because what a great steal and an even better save, flipping it, a no-look pass straight to Sarah Velasquez. We're going to get a reach-in foul on Velasquez. That'll be her first. Lady Cyclones with a 37-32 lead. What a steal, save, and eventually a three-point shot by McAllister. Z with 11 points. Here's a three-pointer they're trying to answer. They do. Donham knocks it down, her second three of the game. Lady Cyclones' lead has been cut to 2. McAllister in the front court. She's picked up. They're going to set a screen, give her a little bit of space, and then give it to Myers at the free throw line. Takes it right side, pull-up jumper, won't go as it bounced on the iron a couple times. With the rebound as Harmon fell to the ground. She got the off. Here comes Greenbrier. Griffin will walk it across the timeline with 5:19 left to play in the game. Lady Cyclones' lead is 2.
Myers needs to put a little more arch on that underneath the basket, and it'll go in every time.
Knight will take it at baseline 2 for underneath the basket. Her pass deflected, but caught by Donham. Spin move in the lane, shot up and in. Count the basket, and she draws the foul. This will be on Anna Myers. And Donham's in double figures and go to the line to complete the three-point play. That's the first foul on Myers and the 16th foul on the Lady Cyclones.
If you're going to foul underneath the basket, foul them hard enough where they don't make it.
I think she was just trying to check it there. I don't think she thought she was going to foul. Just enough to get the foul call. Free throw is good. Greenbrier with the 1-point lead at 38-37. Davis goes inside to Ely on the right side. Across the lane pass to Myers. Out Velasquez, three-pointer, won't go. But there's Davis right there to catch the air ball and put it up and in. Kara's got 6 points, and Lady Cyclones back up by a point, 39-38. With 4:41 left to play. And a pass deflected in the back court. We're going to get a foul called on Russell, and that puts them in the 1-1. This will be on number 2, Z McAllister, her second. And Howerton will check in replacing Anna Myers. They're going to the free throw line. That's the 17th foul on the Lady Cyclones. And Riley Mayette will shoot the 1-1.
We fouled 7 and they fouled once.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to pick up on that or when you were going to pick up on that. Free throw is good. With that made free throw, we're all tied at 39.
They haven't missed a free throw tonight. They were 1 for 1 in the first half. They're 4 for 4 here.
Yeah, the jinx didn't work. They hit this one. They're back up by 1, 40-39. The Lady Panthers leading. Z in the front court gives it to Howerton, leaves her open, fakes the three, takes it baseline, shot up, won't go, but she draws the foul. Almost a chance at a three-point play. And that's going to be on number 31, Blaze Harmon, her second. Maddie Howerton has not scored. We'll go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. 4:28 left to play in the ball game. Maddie's first free throw is good, and we're all tied at 40. Second free throw, and Maddie Howerton has given the Lady Cyclones a 1-point lead with a couple free throws. Griffin looking over the pressure defense. Donham back to Griffin, takes it right side, around a double team. Pass deflected. They had a girl wide open. It was deflected by Velasquez. Ely with the steal officially. ahead to Howerton. Finds Ely. She's open at the free throw line. They finally jump out to get her. I'm surprised she didn't pull the trigger there. Sarah Velasquez, a long two-pointer is good. Her foot was just on the line. She's got 6 points in this quarter and 8 for the game. Lady Cyclones lead by 3, and Greenbrier wants to take a timeout. Our score, the Lady Cyclones 43, Greenbrier 40 with 4:03 left to play in the basketball game. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on River Country KCJC.
With a little help from First State Bank, Nikki Graybill opens Soul to Soul Yoga in downtown Russellville. Every day, she helps people make it flexible, and we make it personal. With the latest online banking, financial products, and convenience you can count on. Every transaction, every interaction, every customer, every day. First State Bank, member FDIC. Stop by and see us, or visit fsbmybank.com.
The Lady Cyclones, I think it's fair to say, has missed some easy shots. They've missed some shots in the lane tonight, but thing is they keep going back and keep getting those shots in the lane because, you're not going to miss them the whole game. The Lady Cyclones have done that, but really they've turned it around with their defense here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it has been their defense, stepping into the passing lanes, tipping the ball to one of the other players. If you can't get the rebound, tip it to somebody on your team, and they've done that tonight, done a great job.
They changed it to a 60-second timeout. Lady Cyclones still thought it was a 30, so they were standing because on 30-second timeout, only your start or the people on the floor can talk to the coaches, and you can't go sit down. The Greenbrier was sitting. They changed that to a full timeout taken. They have the basketball. The Lady Cyclones lead by 3. Griffin, Harmon, across the timeline. A pass that's going to be taken away by Kara Davis. It went right through the hands of number 31, Harmon. Lady Cyclones enjoy a brief 5-on-4. Davis open on the baseline. Shot won't go. Ely tips it to herself, puts it up no good. There's a scramble for it. Kara Davis puts it up and in. Count the basket, and she draws the foul.
Aggressive rebounding by Kara Davis. Kept that ball alive.
And the Cyclone fans over here wanted a foul on Ely's play. They thought she got fouled across the arm. Didn't get the foul call, but did on this one, as that foul call on number 3, Arden Naylor, her first. The third team foul on the Greenbrier. Kara Davis converts on the free throw with the old-fashioned three-point play, making it a 6-point lead for the Lady Cyclones here with 3:35 left. Harmon, left side, Mayette. They get it underneath to Harmon. Blaze Harmon splitting the double team. Out now to Donham, faking the 3. Mott got away with a travel. Pass on the baseline. Had to be saved in by Greenbrier and straight to the Lady Cyclones. Howerton, who had it knocked from her hands out of bounds.
Yeah, Greenbrier had a shot underneath the basket. Why she didn't take it, I don't know.
Yeah, it's too early to be thinking of only 3s. Lady Cyclones lead is 6, but 3:16 left to play. In the front court is Howerton. Underhanded flip to Davis, finds Ely at the free throw line. Takes it left side of the lane. Left-handed layup is no good. She keeps it alive, though. It's tipped out a couple times, but Griffin's going to let it go out of bounds. This last touch by who? The official wasn't sure. He looked for help, and nobody gave him help, so he's going to give it Lady Cyclones. We'll be okay with that. It looked like Griffin should have saved it, almost like she thought it was off Russellville. She kind of let it go. Howerton gets the inbounds pass. Exactly 3 minutes left. 46-40 our score. Russellville ahead. Davis gets it to Ely. Fakes the handoff out to Howerton. Was open but won't pull the trigger just yet. No need. You get those 3s open anytime. If Velasquez takes the pass and is going to be whistled for the travel.
I think if I was Coach White, I know what I'd be practicing next week is start dribbling before you start walking with the ball. That's about 4 of those we've got called on us tonight.
Bounce pass eventually to Mayette. As she crossed the timeline, ball was taken away by Velasquez. Howerton comes in from the right side. Shot high off the glass and in. Maddie Howerton, her first field goal of the game. She's got 4. And Edmondson of Greenbrier will take another timeout. The Lady Cyclones lead at 48-40. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country.
KCJC.
Title insurance helps to protect your property from persons saying they own a part of it. You need to protect the biggest purchase and most valuable asset in your lifetime. Kearns Abstract, serving Johnson County for 40 years, now comes to Pope and Logan counties. Kearns Abstract is now open in Russellville. They can serve your needs for title closings and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones lead at 48-40 with 2:32 left to play in the basketball game. Greenbrier taking another timeout. They had 2 left. Changed that one to a 30, so we're back to action. Griffin and Donham getting it across the timeline. A pass that floats into the corner. Right back to Donham was a pass deflected. Donham gets it in the corner to Naylor. Naylor, who's hit some threes out there, will send it back to the top of the key. Griffin now works her way, gets it in the corner to Saylor. Back out, Donham three-pointer, misses everything, and Davis is going to let it go out of bounds. It'll belong Lady Cyclones with 2:07 left.
Lady Cyclones don't need to get into a rush and coming down and shooting the ball. There's no time clocks.
Oh, but they're going to pressure us, and that could lead to a layup. No, it's going to lead to a steal. Pass in the front court was intercepted. Threw it to a spot, nobody was there. Saylor had it, gives it off to Donham. Donham working against Ely. Little spin move in the lane, and traveling is going to be the call. She tried to spin around Ely, and a good job there by Davis getting her way. She spun right in, too, and saw Davis and stutter stepped trying to avoid her.
Well, she gave a little bump to Davis when she ran past her, and she's coming out of the game right now.
Haley Moss checks in for her. She's one of your three-point shooters, Donham is, so I'm surprised they're pulling her out now with a minute 49 left. She must be tired. Ely gets the pass near midcourt to Howerton, back to Ely, stops on the right block, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Davis underneath with the follow, no good, and jump ball is going to be called on the rebound as she tied up Haley Moss, and it belonged to Lady Cyclones on the left baseline. Good job by Kara Davis battling on the offensive boards.
The shortest person out there is getting all the rebounds. Great job.
Trigger man will be McAllister. Looking it over on the left baseline. Howerton open in the corner. Gets it back to Z, still in the left current corner with a minute 30 left. Crossover dribble, she'll take it. Little runner from 5 feet is good. Z McAllister with 13 points. The Lady Cyclones lead is double digits at 50-40 with a minute 19 left. Griffin in the back court. Lady Cyclones still pressuring. Sees the trap. Knocked into the back court. Griffin picks it up and continues to dribble. That's got to be a double dribble. Her pass deflected, though, by Velasquez. A pass ahead to a wide-open McAllister for the layup. Lady Cyclones keeping their foot on the gas pedal. 52-40. 57 seconds left. Here's a steal by Z. A bounce pass to Howerton, and it goes off her hands out of bounds. Boy, to watch this, you'd think the Lady Cyclones are the ones behind because they're being the more aggressive team.
Yeah, good job by McAllister and Howerton. Howerton, I think she knew she was close to the basket, and she stopped to try to get the ball. Ball kept on going. Actually, the ball did not come back up for her, and it was hard for her to get possession of it.
We'll take a quick break as Greenbrier wants to take a timeout. Lady Cyclones lead at 52-40 with under a minute to go. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on River Country, KCJC.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Keep your vehicle running great for years to come with our free 2-year maintenance plan. Now, with every purchase of a new Ford, Lincoln, or Mazda, we're offering a complimentary 2-year maintenance. You'll be able to drive away with ease knowing oil changes, tire rotation, inspections, and more are covered by our free 2-year maintenance plan. So check us out online at CogswellMotors.com or come see us at 1900 East Main.
Lady Cyclones lead at 52-40 with 52.9 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Greenbrier taking that timeout. The Lady Cyclones not making it easier, and it's funny, Greenbrier, if they want to put Lady Cyclones on the free throw line, they still have to foul us 4 more times before they put on the line, but they haven't had the chance because every time Russell gets the ball, they're attacking, and Greenbrier can't catch up. Lady Cyclones have been too quick, and it's led to some easy baskets or some easy looks by Russellville.
And Greenbrier has had some people open underneath the basket against this press, but they just can't get the ball to them because our girls are putting lots of pressure on the person who has the ball.
Anna Meyer's still on the bench. Hope she's okay. She has not scored here in the second half. 49 seconds left as they cross the timeline. Donham will spin move pass high, but controlled by Griffin. She splits a double team down the middle of the lane. Little runner clangs off the iron. The ball rebounded and put back up by Harmon. And she's going to the free throw line. There's a foul called on Ely, and the shot was made. This will be number 2 on Michaela with 39.5 seconds left. They finally missed a free throw. How about that? First one missed, and Davis with the rebound. They're trying to foul her in the backcourt. Double team pass ahead to Velasquez. And she picks up her dribble, needs some help, gives it off to Davis. They're trying to foul and can't create enough contact. Z. McAllister with it out on the left side. Putting a hand on, you got to do more than that. A reach-in ball knocked away. Come on. Z. McAllister picks it up, back up. They're trying to foul, and the officials won't call it. Pass from Howerton to Velasquez. Missed the layup, gets her follow, and puts it up and in. Velasquez with 10 points. 8 of those here in the fourth quarter. Russell up by 12 with 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Here's a drive to the basket. Harmon missed the layup. Maddie Howerton with the rebound, and she'll dribble out the remaining portion of the time there. The Lady Cyclones are victorious here in the conference opener as they defeat the Greenbrier Lady Panthers 54-42. Boy, you had to look quick because they they went ahead and took it off. Reset the clock there, but the Lady Cyclones do win by 12, 54-42. We'll take a quick break and come back and give you the scoring totals of this ball game. Congratulations, Lady Cyclones, a winner. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. Russellville Kubota has it with great prices and great people. Russellville Kubota is family-owned and operated, and they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Russellville Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers, they'll get you taken care of. Go by and visit the crew at Russellville Kubota, 702 Weir Road in Russellville.
Hi, this is Todd Armorstorff with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You'll find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
Hi, this is Terry Holland at Best Rod in Russellville. At Best Rod, we know if you've had some credit challenges in the past, sometimes it seems like you don't have a lot of choices. Best Rod is the right choice for you. We offer 9.5% interest on all loans. We report credit to help rebuild what you've lost. We want to help you get back on track. We offer 24 months or 24,000-mile service contracts with no deductible when maintenance is needed. We help with sales tax. We offer gap coverage and give free oil changes to the length of the contract. Best Rod has a lower interest rate and a better service contract than most buy here, pay here dealerships. We are the right choice. Come see us at 621 South Knoxville in Russellville.
Welcome back to Panther Pavilion. The Lady Cyclones victorious 54-42. We're going to look at that score and say, okay, well, the Lady Cyclones did it. It was a lot closer than that, even in the fourth quarter. Remember, Lady Cyclones trailed in this game. As we started the fourth quarter, they were down by 2, 32-30, and they really finished strong there in the fourth.
And it was the defense that did it. We said earlier in the pregame we have pressure defense and we need to keep using it, and it came through in the latter part of the second half. So pressure defense is what won the game tonight. We were 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Did a good job there. We were 3 of 11 from three-point line. Did a good job there. But that defense is what carried Russellville tonight.
The Lady Cyclones were led by Z. McAllister with 15 points, including 3 3-pointers for Z. Congratulations, McAllister, on scoring in double figures and leading the Lady Cyclones. Anna Myers with 14, and all 14 of her points came in the first half. Did not score in the second half. Sarah Velasquez hit double figures with 10 points, and 8 of those coming in the fourth quarter alone. 9 points for Kara Davis. 4 points for Maddie Howerton, all 4 in the fourth quarter, and 2 points for Michaela Ely. For Greenbrier, they were led by Blaze Harmon and also Hannah Donham. Both of those girls scored 11 points. They were the only players in double figures for Greenbrier. The Lady Cyclones 9-4 on the season, but more importantly 1-0 in conference play as the Lady Cyclones opens conference play. And now they can look ahead to probably their toughest test coming up on Tuesday night as they host Greenwood. I said maybe the Greenbrier boys might be the favorite to win the boys' side of the conference. On the girls' side, it probably is Greenwood. Lady Cyclones get them at home on Tuesday, but they got to enjoy this one as the Lady Cyclones winners here 54-42. our player of the game is Z McAllister. Didn't just score the most points. She did it with her defense and also had quite a few assists, even crashed the boards, as all Lady Cyclones did. 3 threes for Z McAllister, and congratulations to her. She is our Lady Cyclone player of the game. You'll have people tuning in on the radio side, also on video side. Tom Scott is watching us on video. Taryn Sikowski's mother is listening to us on the radio. Chris Cloud's on the radio, so I love hearing people here either texting us or messaging us on Facebook or YouTube. We love to provide it for you on the 102.3 and also on our YouTube channel. We're getting ready for the senior boys, and before we go to a break, I do want to mention that, you know, the Cyclones looking at this game 2 weeks ago probably saw Greenbrier. They were in the finals of the Morrilton tournament. They got 2 really tall kids, can really knock it down, play almost any style. And you think, okay, well, maybe, you know, we could play it close. I'd like to split with them. Hopefully we could beat them on the road. But Russellville hasn't played, they will not play anybody tougher than who they got in the championship game of the Hoops for Hunger tournament last week when they beat Baptist Prep. And we'll not see a better player than what they saw, the Division I kid that's going to Kansas, and he was absolutely as advertised. But remember, Russellville won that game, 88-85, and so they got a ton of confidence coming into this game, even though they're the Road Warriors tonight. They're opening their conference on the road against tough Greenbrier team. They've got a lot of confidence in this game. We're going to take a break and talk about this game a little further. You're listening to Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on River Country KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you to come on by Old South.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com. See their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Parents have a hard job. How do you feed the kids good food without breaking the bank? When you dine in at Steak and Shake on Saturday and Sunday, kids eat free with every $9 spent, and your food is always made to order. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive. Shake's Reward app makes saving super easy. Download the Steak and Shake Rewards app for free. Then order and pay from your device or smartphone, and every $50 that you spend, you get $5 in rewards. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
Welcome back to Panther Pavilion. The Cyclones getting ready to take on Greenbrier. Turn back to my color man, Aaron Duval. Your thoughts on what the Cyclones need to do to pull off victory here on the road?
Well, that was a fantastic win against Baptist Prep. And that one player you were talking about, Isaac McBride, he was something to see. You don't see too many people that can actually take control of the game from the very start, but he's one of them. But tonight, even though it was a great victory, I'm sure Coach Pennington has cautioned the Cyclones, don't be thinking about the victory last week. We need to look at Greenbrier. They have a couple of players, and I don't know if they're stars or not, but both of them are named Matthews, and both of them are 6'7". I don't know if they're brothers or what, but I don't even know if they're in the starting lineup. But they've got one player that's 6'3". You've got to look at Greenbrier. Forget about last week. It's over with. It's done. And the one key thing I think that we've got to do is rebound. We have got to get in position, put ourselves in a position to get offensive rebounds. That is an easy way to score buckets, is getting an offensive rebound, taking it right back up. Hopefully you're going to make it, chance you're going to get fouled. Either way, you're going to make a basket or you're going to go to the free throw line. So offensive rebounds is going to be very important in this game and limiting Greenbrier to one shot. So defensive. We may see Trey Allen playing the high post. He's did it before the conference started, making short drives to the basket. I don't know if we'll see that tonight, but we have got to have some outside shooting to open up, just like the girls' game, open up the inside for Rhino and anybody else that's playing there. Mathis is one of them. He can actually knock it down from the outside. Also, Kordsmeyer's a good outside shooter. We've got quite a few. Schaefer. So we've got to have our outside shooting, but rebounds is going to be the key tonight.
Yeah, and you mentioned Matthews. And it's Mason Matthews. He's 6'7" junior. He is starting. And his brother A.J. Matthews, 6'7" senior. He is also starting, and not twins because there's a year apart, but they do both starting. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the starting lineups and a tip-off. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Team Clean Car Wash at 2207 East Main Street is Russellville's most advanced car wash, so you can get your car cleaned in minutes instead of spending hours washing it by hand or paying a fortune to have your vehicle professionally detailed. Team Clean's industry-leading wash bay and soaps keep your vehicle clean as often as you like for a flat monthly fee, with plenty of vacuum stations that are free to use with each wash. Your car deserves the best, so come by and experience the Team Clean Car Wash difference at 2207 East Main Street today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Check out their website at lakesideoffs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Joshua?
All right, we're not on the radio yet, but we're getting ready to start. So on YouTube, we want to make sure that we get you guys set. Russell Cyclone's going to start with Cade Schaefer, Bo Mathis, Ryan Sikowski, Grant Smith, and Trey Allen. Greenbrier in the home white uniforms. We mentioned the two 6'7" kids, Mason Matthews, number 4, and A.J. Matthews, number 23. Number 23, it's going to jump center with Sikowski. There's the tip, and they deflected in the backcourt, but Russell gets it. No-look pass from Bowen Mathis, hitting Sikowski for the easy layup. Right off the tip, the Cyclones with a great pass from Mathis for the layup for the Cyclones to Sikowski, and Russell leads it 2-0. We'll have to set the starting lineup for you here on radio in just a moment. They've started it now. Here's A.J. Matthews, 6'7", taking it out at the top of the key. His drive to the basket, puts it up and in off the glass.
The way he bulldozed himself in there, you can set up and take a charge on this guy and get him out of the game.
Cade Schaefer, Ryan Sikowski, Bowen Mathis, Grant Smith, and Trey Allen on the floor to start the game for Russellville. Sikowski, nice move underneath. A little dips underneath. Matthews missed the shot, battling for the rebound. Gets it, little hook shot, goes back up and in. Ryan Sikowski giving up 3 inches on A.J. Matthews. Doesn't bother him a bit. A.J. Matthews, 6'7", senior, number 23. Mason Matthews, 6'7", junior, number 4. Cole Lynn, a 5'9", junior. Jawan Clifton, a 6'3", junior. And Colby Dunlap, a 6'2", junior. Here's a pull-up three-pointer is good by Colby Dunlap. Cyclones trailing 5-4. Here's Trey Allen taking all the way. His layup off the iron. Clifton with the rebound. Clifton wearing a headband as he gets in the front court. Russell backs off of it. He drives in the corner. His pass is too hot to handle for Mason Matthews and goes out of bounds.
I think Trey Allen thought he was going to get fouled. Now he knows he can go in there and at least shoot a layup over this big center of Greenbriers.
They put it off the backboard, hit the backboard and rim a couple times. Trey will take it down the middle of the lane, pulls up, left-handed shot too hard off the backboard on that one, and Clifton gets the rebound. We're going to get a foul called on Trey. A little frustration. Tried to swat the ball away. That's his first and the team's first. Russell trailing 5-4. Right off the tip, Greenbrier tipped it into their own back court, but it was picked up by Bo Mathis, who had a no-look pass to Sikowski for a layup, and that's how we started the game. Sikowski's got all 4 points for Russellville. A.J. Matthews in the corner. Here's a three-point try. No good. Mathis had the rebound on the backside. It was knocked away from him, but he gets it back. Gets control of it. Gives it off to Allen in the front court. Cade Schaefer, left side, three-pointer. No good. Rebound is caught by A.J. Matthews. A bounce pass ahead. Hits the court a couple times before being picked up by Dunlap. His drive to the basket, no good. Sikowski grabs the rebound, protects it. Here's Schaefer in the front court trying to go inside to Grant Smith. They threw it over the top, but it was tipped a couple times. Greenbrier comes back the other way. Left-handed layup is good by Dunlap. Good job by Russell not fouling there. He had the angle. It's a 7-4 lead for Greenbrier. Up and down the floor so far. Mathis pulls up from the free throw line. Turns around, gives it to Smith. They'll reverse it around left side. Trey Allen faking the three. Gets around Clifton at the top of the key. A three-pointer was missed, but before that, a whistle foul called on Trey Allen. They called him for a push. What they mean is a charge, and Trey Allen's just been whistled for his second personal foul. He will check out. Spencer Terry, the 5'10 junior, will check in for him.
Well, this is normally the way it starts for Allen. He gets 2 fouls in the first quarter, and then he settles down, and then he starts scoring. So hopefully it'll happen with us in this game.
He's going to have to sit a little bit. Russell double team. They left a guy open. That's Mason Matthews, but he's too far away from the basket to do anything with it. Gives it off to Clifton. Russell's kind of changed up now. Clifton going to be picked up by Mathis. Gives it off to Mason Matthews. Now in the corner to Dunlap. Pull up three-pointer. Good. That's a two. His foot was on the line. So a two-pointer for Mason Matthews. I'm sorry, for Kobe Dunlap. So far they got 2 6'7" kids, but it's the 6'2" junior that's been doing the damage. He's got 7 of their 9 points. Crossover dribble by Spencer Terry, attacking the baseline. Turns around, gives it out to Cade Schaefer, who knocks down the three-pointer. Cyclones within 2 after the made 3 by Cade. Number 10, Cole Lynn, backs it back out. Give it left side to Clifton, Jawan Clifton. Off to Mason Matthews. A long two-pointer is good by Mason Matthews, 6'7" junior. Cyclones trailing 11-7. Ryan Sikowski started his drive, throws it behind him to Terry. Now at the top of the key to Schaefer. Mathis, open right side three-pointer, won't go. High rebound controlled by A.J. Matthews. He'll bring it up the floor. A bounce pass across to the left side to Lynn. Draw some contact in the lane, and we're going to get a foul called on who? Is that Spencer Terry? That is going to be his first. And the third team foul in the Cyclones. Russell trailing 11-7. Sikowski will sit down. Yeah, if we're going to play this pace, Russell, both teams probably going to have to sub in and out quite a bit. Red Atkins, the 6'4" senior, comes in, replacing Sikowski. They go inside to Clifton. Over Atkins, shot rolls off the iron. Rebound controlled by Grant Smith. Gets it off to Terry. Terry double team back to Grant Smith. It was behind him. He gets it before it was deflected. Schaefer off to Atkins. Wrap around pass to Grant Smith. Count the basket as he draws the foul. Well, I didn't know where Atkins was going with that, and he wrapped around with a great little dump off to Grant Smith. And Smith getting his first basket. He's going to the free throw line. That's the first foul called on Greenbrier. And that foul going to be called on Cole Lynn, his first.
Great shot by Smith, and a good pass by Atkins underneath that basket.
11-9 our score. Free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound. It was deflected out of bounds. Last touch should have been Greenbrier. Mathis helped deflect it off Greenbrier, but no, they say it's Greenbrier basketball. I think they got the benefit there on that one. Russell going to pressure in the backcourt, looking to trap. A pass to Dunlap. He's on the left side. Here comes the trap. He floats it over the top there across the timeline as Dunlap gets the pass. He throws it underneath. A little one-handed pass from Matthews to Matthews. And Mason Matthews getting a layup. 13-9 our score. The Panthers leading the Cyclones. Spencer Terry taking it baseline. Mismatch here, double team. His pass is going to be intercepted by Cole Lynn. Up the left side, 3-on-2. Gives it in the corner. Dunlap, don't leave him open. They just did again, and his three-pointer is good. He's hit 2 threes and one with his foot on the line, and Coach Pennington wants to take a timeout. We'll take a break. Russell trailing 16-9. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Did Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investments and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
16-9 our score as the Panthers lead it. I'm not saying it's a bad tempo for Russ, but this is exactly how Greenbrier wants to play.
Well, this Dunlap, you don't know if he's that sharp of a shooter, that hot of a shooter, or is he just having one of those games where he comes in on the court and he just all of a sudden he has a game that he hadn't had it in his life.
Well, the way they're setting up for him, I assume he is, because they're setting some screens for him and letting him pull the trigger when he wants to. He's got a couple threes and a long two and another two. 10 points already for Dunlap. Cyclones, after taking that timeout, have Terry near the top, looking over the zone. Nice feed underneath to Grant Smith. The shot up and in. Assist from Spencer Terry. Grant Smith now with 4.
That was a good pass by Terry.
Russellville trailing 16-11. 2:23 left to play here in the first quarter. A.J. Matthews way out on the right side, gives it to Dunlap. Pull-up jumper foot on the line off the front of the iron, no good. And Atkins with the rebound. Hands it off to Cade Schaefer. Schaefer up the left side of the floor. They're trying to trap him. He backs away from it. They back away from the trap. He gets it off to Mathis. No look pass to the top of the key, and Schaefer has it. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Russellville trailing by 5. Setting a screen for Schaefer. Takes it all the way. Left side. Layup good. Well, that's a natural shot for the Southpaw. And he's got 5 points. The Cyclones trail by 3 now.
Well, if he'd have shot a regular shot, it would have been blocked, but he underhanded it up off the backboard. Just a nice, easy shot by Schaefer.
Jawan Clifton on the right side, looking to get rid of it. Now he's looking to work against Bo Mathis. Got the 5-second count going. His pass deflected but picked up by Mason Matthews. Baseline runner is good. Mason Matthews has 6 points. It stops Russellville's little run there. 18-13 our score. Greenbrier leading. Minute 15 left to play first quarter. Cade going to pull up from 3. This one a little short it looked because it hit the front of the iron but bounced straight up and straight through. Get the shooter's bounce on the 3-point play. That must be NBA rims there. As that ball just deadened after it hit the rim. And Cade's got 8 points. Russellville trails by 2. Under a minute to play first quarter. Matthews gives it off to Dunlap. Russellville switch. Now Schaefer's on him. They double team him as he used the screen. Could not get it to the pick and roll guy. They get it right side to Clifton. He needs some help. He's dribbling the corner and lost his dribble. Gets it out to A.J. Matthews out on the right side with 40 seconds. And A.J. going to shoot a long 3, and he knocks it down. That's not bad defense. I would usually give that up all the time, and he knocked it down.
Oh, yeah, let him shoot that.
In the corner, Cade Schaefer takes the pass from Smith. He answers with a 3-pointer. Cade Schaefer with 3 threes here in this first quarter. He's got 11 points. Russellville trails by 2, 21-19. 18 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. At the top is Cole Lynn. They're going to play for one shot as he backs it out near the half-court stride. Between the legs dribble, set a screen, and Russellville deflects the pass and taken away by Atkins with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. A pass ahead, Mo Mathis goes up, shot up no good, and they drew a lot of contact, and there was no foul call. And the official, let's see. She patted herself almost like she missed it. I think she missed the foul call. I think she just said, I missed it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but we've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. Greenbrier 21 and Russellville 19. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Go Cyclones. Each week, the Cyclone coaches and players prepare a game plan so they can compete and win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there is very little chance of winning. In all areas of life, we must have a game plan if we expect to win. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, and we'd like to help you put together a plan to protect you and your family from life's uncertainties. Whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, or dental and vision insurance, we're here to help you. Call us for an appointment today at 479-857-2810. And together, let's put together a winning game plan. And go Cyclones!
Hey, it's Drew and Mitchell for Bringus Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bringus Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience. Not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bringus Steakhouse in Russellville help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
Start of the second quarter, the Cyclones trailing 21-19, weathering the storm there a little bit for Russellville. Be Bo Mathis, Red Atkins, Ryan Sikowski checks in for Russellville. Cade Schaefer in the game for the first time, 6'2" senior Bryson Kordsmeyer. Greenbrier has the basketball. They counter with Brady Jerry, a 5'9" senior in the game for the first down. He gives it off to Dunlap, and he starts how he finished, knocking down the three. 13 points for Dunlap. I think it's safe to say the kid can shoot.
I
Cade
think
Schaefer
he's just having
in the corner to Kordsmeyer. Now, you can tell by the ball rotation when a follow through like that, you can tell good shooters. Sikowski behind the three-point line. He'll take it baseline. Spin move between two guys. Gets him up in the air. Puts it up and in. Boy, again, Sikowski has improved his footwork so much from last year. Not saying he was a bad player last year, but people told me, wait till you see his footwork. Good grief, just moving. Even after the dribble, getting people up in the air, splitting a double team. Here's Dunlap in the corner. Here's a three-point try by Dillon. He knocks it down. Evan Dillon. Good grief. Can everybody on this team hit threes? 27-21, our score. Greenbrier leading. Sikowski takes the pass from Schaefer. Gets his man up in the air. Nice bounce pass underneath to Atkins, and he draws the foul on the baseline.
I think that's a payback call.
Yeah, at the end of the first quarter, Mathis should have been going to the free throw line as he was fouled right before the buzzer happened. But that's not a shooting foul. That's just on number one on Brady Jerry. Mathis catches the inbounds pass on the right wing, gives it up to Schaefer. Russell trailing by 6. Early going second quarter. Sikowski, jump stop in the lane, has a shot knocked away. It's saved in bounds. Atkins threw it off of A.J. Matthews. It'll belong to Russellville.
That's a smart play by Atkins.
Yeah, and the official, I don't know if he was going for it or not, but Rhett did his best job convincing him. And, hey, I did throw it off him. It hit him right there. He convinced the official if the official was in doubt. Schaefer has it on left wing. Will use a screen but get it to Mathis. He started the baseline, lost the basketball, and it's going to be knocked away, taken by Jerry of Greenbrier. Caught up in the air, feeds it underneath to Mason Matthews, hits the layup. Mason Matthews with 8 points. 29-21 our score. The Cyclones trailing by 9. 6:13 left to play here in the first half. Atkins, cross-court pass, goes over the head of Ryan Sikowski, who is set up on the right wing. A few substitutions coming in for Russell. Grant Smith into the game. Trey Allen coming in for Russellville. Got to be careful. Remember, he's got 2 fouls as Atkins and Schaefer sits down. Also, Mathis will sit down, and in the game for the first time, 6' junior Caleb Franklin, who's been a surprise for Coach Pennington and the Russellville Cyclones. Cyclones have a 4-game winning streak coming into this game. Greenbrier, they're riding a 3-game winning streak. The pass inside is deflected and a steal by Kordsmeyer. Bryson Kordsmeyer with the steal, gets off to Trey Allen. Remember, he has 2 fouls he picked up in the first quarter. His drive is going to be a ball knocked away by Dillon. Dillon with the steal in the front court. Picks up his dribble. No look pass inside. Should have looked because he threw it to Kordsmeyer. A pass ahead. Layup is good by Sikowski. Good steal, good assist by Bryson Kordsmeyer, and Rhino gets the layup.
A great pass by Kordsmeyer between 2 people from Greenbrier. Just great pass.
Yeah, we need to talk to Coach Weaver about that. He threaded the needle there. I guess Kordsmeyer, though, being a senior, will help us next year. Russellville trailing by 6 here, 29-23. 5:15 left to play here in the first half. A double team, and they throw it away. And they're going to say it's deflected off Russellville. Russellville had the double team, and number 12, Brady Jerry, split the double team and passed it, threw it into the bench, and they convinced the official that Russellville touched it. They have a brief stoppage of play because Kordsmeyer has to tie his shoes, so that's why we're sitting here with nothing going on. Inbounds pass comes from Dillon, way out near half court to A.J. Matthews, 6'7" senior, pulls up at the right elbow. This one too hard off the iron. And Kordsmeyer gets the rebound off to Franklin, who races in the front court and slows it up with 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Kordsmeyer mishandled the pass, got it back to Grant Smith. Now to Trey Allen, left side. Gets it in the corner inside the three-point line of Sikowski. Back out to Franklin. He's caught in the air. Didn't know what to do with it, and he threw it backwards to Sikowski. Rhino gives it to Grant Smith. In the corner to Kordsmeyer. Drives around his man, attacks, misses the shot, gets the follow. Left-handed putback is good for Bryson Kordsmeyer.
That's what I like about those offensive rebounds. We said pregame, you get one of those, you're going to have an easy layup going back up.
29-25 our score. The Cyclones cut it to 4. In the corner is Evan Dillon. Dribbles out near the right wing. They'll reverse around left wing, and this is Kobe Dunlap, who mishandled it. Ball was knocked away. Gets it back, drives inside, a shot high all over everybody, hit the backboard and in. You almost feel okay if he hits a two-pointer because as many outside shots as he's knocking down. He's got 15 points. Stops a little Russell run. Cyclones trailing by 6. Trey Allen in the lane, a little jump stop, got his men up in the air, missed the shot. Follow won't go. With the rebound is A.J. Matthews. He wrestled it away. Pass across court was deflected, caught by Dillon. A three-pointer by Dunlap, rather, was missed. I'll check that. That was they said 2. It would not have been a 3. Spin move back the other direction. Nice little finger roll layup by Trey Allen is good, and Coach Pennington wants a timeout. I want to check that first. I want to see if it is a Russellville timeout. It's a 30-second break. Russellville trailing by 4, 31-27. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Do you ever look at those beautifully decorated homes and rooms online and wonder, how do they do it? Well, whether it's one room or your whole house that needs a makeover, come by 2011 East Parkway Drive and let Ennis at Parkway Furniture show you what your home could look like with quality brands like Mayo and Flex Steel and tons of different colored fabrics and patterns, plus unique furniture that can match what you already have in your home or totally transform your living space. Come by 2011 East Parkway Drive in Russellville or phone 890-9059 for a free consultation.
Cyclones trailing by 4. It was a Greenbrier timeout as we went to break. They didn't. Scores table had to ask about it. Russellville trailing 31-27. Greenbrier, after that layup by Trey Allen, gets to the ball in the front court. Russellville was chasing the man with the ball with a double team, unable to get to him. Clifton, who's back in the game. Jawan Clifton, fadeaway jumper. We'll give that to him every time. Then knocks it down, tip your hat. He missed it. With the rebound was Bryson Kordsmeyer. Gets it off to Cade Schaefer, who checked in during the timeout. Franklin will take it baseline. Loses the handle on it going up. Greenbrier saves it in bounds. This is Evan Dillon, and he'll bring it up the floor. The right side dribbles to the top of the key. Bo Mathis will check in at the next dead ball for Russellville. Back near the half-court line is Cole Lynn. Looked like he was going to hand it off right side, but he's got it without a dribble. He needs some help. His pass deflects off Clifton's hands, and Kordsmeyer had it. Didn't have a breakaway as they chased him from behind. Trey Allen stops about 15 feet away, out to Bryson. He's got the three-pointer on the way, no good. It's tipped out of bounds by Caleb Franklin. Bo Mathis will check in, replacing Franklin on that.
Good defense by that Russellville Cyclones. Just had an open shot there, just couldn't knock it down.
Russellville trailing by 4 here with 2:49 left to play here in the first half. There's number 10, Cole Lynn. He was being chased by people, got in the front court, gives it to Clifton, pulls up from the left elbow, threw it underneath back to him, drives inside, missed a layup. Boy, Clifton has no confidence. You can tell. He was open twice and didn't take it. Finally, when he did, it was a little 5-footer and he missed it. Russellville with the basketball going the other direction. Trey Allen has it on the left wing, faking the three, drives around his man, stops in the lane, bump, shot up, no good. Boy, that one almost went down, but Trey's going to go to the free throw line, as that's going to be on A.J. Matthews, the 6'7" senior. That'll be his first. And the third team foul on Greenbrier. 2:21 left to play here in the first half. Trey Allen's first free throw is good. It's Russellville's second free throw. They're 1 of 2. And now, let's see, into the game. Let's see, Sikowski comes out. Red Atkins in for him. Russell makes a switch on the lane here. Second free throw by Allen's no good. Russellville trails by 3, though, after the made free throw by Trey Allen, 31-28. Clifton in the front court, double team. Throws it off to Lynn. They go inside to A.J. Matthews on the left block. Looking, he gets it to Clifton near the top of the key. Dribbles the left elbow and back out to the left wing with his dribble. Guarded by Bowen Mathis. Dribbles over the right side. A little fadeaway shot from there. No good. A.J. Matthews had it, lost it, got it back. Shot up, no good. Ball tipped around. Kordsmeyer with the rebound. We're going to get a foul call on A.J. Matthews. It's a push there. They grabbed the waist of Russellville's Bryson Kordsmeyer, I believe, and that's his second. And I don't know what the delay is. Oh, Greenbrier had subbed in. They still had 6 guys on the floor, so I didn't know who to pull out. So we're good to go now. Cade Schaefer will bring in the front court. Russellville trailing by 3. Minute 45 left to play in the first half. Allen on the right wing spins away from a double team, or spins away from a screen, kind of fake them out. They threw it across to Mathis. Kordsmeyer, his drive, partially blocked shot. Greenbrier has the rebound. Here come the Panthers. A.J. Matthews gives it up to number 5, Evan Dillon. Minute 25 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones trailing by 3. Here's a drive to the basket. Dillon, boy, the C's parted, left it open, missed the layup, but the follow was there by A.J. Matthews.
Man, that was like a hole in the offensive line. You could drive a truck through that one.
Here's Allen's going to be fouled. A.J. went for the steal, and his coach is frustrated, like, what are you doing? The steal was a good 25, 30 feet away from the basket, and A.J. Matthews has committed his 3rd personal foul all here in the second quarter. He's going to have to sit down.
I think he saw dunk. That's what he saw. If he could get that steal, outrun everybody, and just make a big dunk.
Sometimes you don't need to be aggressive, and that's what his coach thinks. He has to come out of the basketball game with 3 fouls. Probably won't see him till the third quarter. Cade Schaefer has it with 1:03 left. His drive is going to be a charge as he pushed off. And
there's a little taunting there?
Yeah, it looked like it. I was waiting to see if the official was going to say something or do something. The number 10, Nicole Lynn, was clapping in the face of Cade Schaefer as he was lying on the ground, and then he helped Schaefer up.
Well, Schaefer knows how to respond with that.
The official just talked to Lynn, who did that before she handed the ball, so I'm sure that's what that was about. But, yeah, I'd rather a technical foul come out. Don't warn him. Mason Matthews, cross-court pass on the right wing to Dillon. He wants to go one-on-one against Kordsmeyer, picks up his dribble, gets it to Clifton in the corner. He starts his drive, spin move, got away with a travel, missed the layup, got his own rebound. He goes up, and a foul's going to be called on Clifton as he pushed off a Bo Mathis. And now I bet their coach was like, you know what, I wish you would have called the travel.
Mm-hmm.
That's number 1, though, on Clifton, and the 16th foul on Greenbrier.
Clifton, you can tell, has no confidence right now. He's trying to make a basket. He's just pressing himself.
And he's passed up on easy shots. He's thinking about it too much. Allen at the top of the key, still with his dribble, drives, jump stop, shot blocked, and picked up by Dillon. Gives it off to Clifton in the front court. Dribbles to the free throw line. A no-look pass in the corner to Lynn. They're going to set up the offense as he dribbles out near the half-court line with 13 seconds left to play in the first half. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. He's looking at Trey Allen. 7, 6. He dribbles to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper. This one missed badly. Sikowski with the rebound. He's going to dribble just inside the half-court line. Three-pointer won't go. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Greenbrier 33 and the Cyclones 28. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air. Are you in need of an overhead door? Do you have a door that jams or needs repair? Then turn to the River Valley's most trusted garage door professionals, Windsor Overhead Door. In business since 1974, they've served the Russellville area from their current location on Modesto Street for more than 25 years. When it comes to installation, service, and repair, you need to be coming to Windsor Overhead Door. Call them today if you have some questions, 968-6642.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer at Rivertown Bank, and we are so proud to sponsor local sports. We know that our young people will carry the fine values and discipline they learn in sports through the rest of their lives. Thank you to all of our customers, our friends, and neighbors for your business throughout the year. And please remember, the biggest impact you can make on our local economy is when you bank local. And local is what we are all about at Rivertown Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones were winners earlier tonight, 54-42, with a 12-point victory, going 1-0 in conference play. Z McAllister with 15 points, Anna Myers with 14, Sarah Velasquez with 10. Those 3 players in double figures. Kara Davis also with 9. Congratulations to the Lady Cyclones. They now have a 5-game winning streak. But more importantly, 1-0 in conference play. Conference play, if you want to make state tournament, there is no conference tournament. You have to finish in the top 4 out of 8-team league, and it's a tough league on boys and girls side. After 2 years, they're probably going to change this because some of the conferences are tougher than others. And as looking at the Cyclones, they got a tough road to hoe, and they're opening with who probably is the favorite on the boys' side. They trail at halftime 33-28, do the boys. And your thoughts of the first half?
Well, I think the big reason is Greenbrier is 5 of 6 from the 3-point line. And this Dunlap, he's making these shots, and I said maybe he's just having one of those uh-oh nights. You know, he's never had it before, but you can tell he's a shooter. But the one time he's missed, Russellville had a hand in his face. It's easy to hit those threes if nobody's guarding you, but when Russellville was on him, he missed it. That may be something that you need to keep that in the back of your mind. This guy gets the ball, he goes up. I'm putting a hand on him in his face, or I'm just going to tap him a little bit around the chest or stomach area. Make sure the official doesn't see it. But
yeah, he's got 15 points in this first half. But this pace made him sit down quite a bit in the second quarter because he had to rest.
Yeah, he was, and seemed like Russellville likes this pace, and they're sticking with it. Russellville's played great defense. They're jumping into the passing lanes. We've had some looks at some easy shots, and Trey Allen, even though he picked up 2 fouls, he came back. He made a basket underneath. He's going to have to remember, though, he's got a big guy back there that can block shots. So he may have to pull up a little bit. But Russellville has a knack of getting their defenders up in the air. And if they can do that, they can start drawing fouls and start making some free throws, some baskets underneath. I think that may be the way to come back.
This team for Greenbrier, they're 10-3 on the season. Looking at some of their early scores, they beat they blew out Pottsville early in the season, and they had a 2-game losing streak. One losing to the same team that Russellville lost to, Lake Hamilton, but they've won their last 3 games and had their tournament here at Battle of the Briar tournament. Of course, Russellville on a 4-game winning streak and a big conference opener. Russellville hanging around. They trailed by 2 at halftime. They trailed by 2 at the end of the first quarter. They trailed by 5 here at halftime, 33-28. When we come back, we're going to give you the scoring totals for both teams of this first half. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
With a little help from First State Bank, Nikki Graybill opens Soul to Soul Yoga in downtown Russellville. Every day, she helps people make it flexible, and we make it personal. With the latest online banking, financial products, and convenience you can count on. Every transaction, every interaction, every customer, every day. First State Bank, member FDIC. Stop by and see us, or visit fsbmybank.com.
Title insurance helps to protect your property from persons saying they own a part of it. You need to protect the biggest purchase and most valuable asset in your lifetime. Kearns Abstract, serving Johnson County for 40 years, now comes to Pope and Logan counties. Kearns Abstract is now open in Russellville. They can serve your needs for title closings and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Keep your vehicle running great for years to come with our free 2-year maintenance plan. Now, with every purchase of a new Ford, Lincoln, or Mazda, we're offering a complimentary 2-year maintenance. You'll be able to drive away with ease knowing oil changes, tire rotation, inspections, and more are covered by our free 2-year maintenance plan. So check us out online at cogswellmotors.com or come see us at 1900 East Main.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. Russellville Kubota has it with great prices and great people. Russellville Kubota is family-owned and operated, and they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Russellville Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers, they'll get you taken care of. Go by and visit the crew at Russellville Kubota, 702 Weir Road in Russellville.
The way it's going to be for the Cyclones is it's going to seem like away, home, away, home, away, home for a good little while. Russellville and Lady Cyclones, both boys and girls, they're starting their conference season away on the road here at Greenbrier. They're going to be at home Tuesday, away a week from tonight, just sort of back and forth. For a while, it's going to seem like the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones are going to be away on Friday nights and home on Tuesday nights. So they start their home conference season Tuesday, as both boys and girls will host Greenwood. That'll be at Cyclone Arena. We'll be on the air just a few minutes before 6 o'clock with the girls' game, and boys' game will follow. 1 week from tonight, both teams will be traveling to BB. Again, we'll have the games for you all here on 102.3 KCJC. We're also streaming it live on the internet. Got the audio at rivercountrykcjc.com and the audio and video on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search for Cyclone Booth. Russellville trailing at halftime 33-28 as Cyclones come out here with a little over a couple minutes left before we start the second half. Cyclones were led in that first half by Cade Schaefer. He had 11 points, and all of them coming in the first quarter. 8 points for Ryan Sikowski, 4 points for Grant Smith, 3 points for Trey Allen, and 2 points for Bryson Kordsmeyer. As far as Greenbrier, they were led by Colby Dunlap, who had 15 points in that first half. 8 points for Mason Matthews, 7 points for A.J. Matthews, and 3 points for Evan Dillon. We're going to take a 60-second break. We come back, we'll have the second half for you. Russellville trailing 33-28. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hi, this is Todd Meimersdorf with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You'll find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
Sorry about that. We had I was turning you up. I was wanting you to take care of that. We had Coach Weedor that come over and talk to us. Steve Weedor, the former coach of the Lady Cyclones. He got out of the college game because he wanted to coach his daughters, and so he came to Russellville and ended up coaching Kaylee and Kinsey. And then as soon as they graduated, went back to the college ranks as he's assistant for Joe Foley at UALR, Lady Trojans, and pretty good basketball player too, not just a good coach. He played for Arkansas State in that famous game when Arkansas State played Arkansas. But he was statistically, his senior year at ASU, he was the leading three-point shooter in the nation, I believe. So that's no wonder why both his girls could hit it from the outside. We're starting the second half. Cyclones trailing 33-28. Trey Allen's going to take it all the way, stops on the left block, puts it up and in.
Yeah, very quick shot. Didn't try to fake his man out, just took the ball straight up. His man was left standing on the floor. Good play by Allen.
Yeah, you could tell his man was almost worried about creating some contact and getting a foul. They returned the favor with A.J. Matthews going all the way and putting it up and in. He's got 9 points. Back to a 5-point lead. And it'll be Trey Allen, Grant Smith, Ryan Sikowski, Bowen Mathis, and Cade Schaefer on the floor for the Cyclones as we start the third quarter here. Original starting lineup in there for Greenbrier. Haven't heard too much from Dunlap, who's got 15 points, but we're not going to complain. Nice move underneath by Ryan Sikowski. Again, starting one way, coming back the other, ending with an easy shot, and he's in double figures with 10 points. 35-32 our score. The Cyclones trailing by 3 early going here third quarter. Cole Lynn back out up top to Mason Matthews. He's about the only guy that doesn't seem to want to shoot the three for them. Clifton will take it, beats his man, and he missed the layup. Rebounded by Bo Mathis. And he was clearing out, and Dillon wanted to get out of there because he was worried about getting hit with an elbow. And Mathis gets it on left side to Schaefer. Feed it to Sikowski on the baseline. Circling back around is Bowen. He'll take it baseline and stops his dribble just inside the three-point line. Throws it up near top to Trey Allen. 6.5 to go, third quarter, early going here. 8-minute quarters in high school basketball. Stop and go action, and Trey Allen just too quick for everybody there. He hits the layup. He's got 7.
And 23, A.J. Matthews was afraid to do anything since he's got 3 fouls.
Yeah, there's 6'7" senior. Good point. He's got 3 fouls in there. Doesn't want to try to block a shot, pick up a cheap 4th one. Russell trailing by a point after that layup by Trey Allen, and Russell chasing Lynn with a double team. He dribbles around it. Reverse layup is no good. The basket's going to be credited by Matthews. He had the basketball. It was tipped from his hand, and it went through. I don't know who tipped it. I think it might have been Grant Smith that tipped it out of his hands, and it went through. Matthews credit with that basket. On the other side, Russell turns the basketball over.
Yeah, Rhino was open, and Allen just didn't get the ball to him quick enough. And when he did, it went off his hands.
3-point lead for Greenbrier, 37-34. 5:35 left to play third quarter. A swing around left side. Lynn was open for 3. He took it baseline, dribbles back out, gives it to Mason Matthews. On the right side to Kobe Dunlap, number 35, to go inside to A.J. Matthews. Missed the shot from the right block. On the rebound, he put it up and in, and he's going to be fouled by Grant Smith. No, they're going to say it's on Ryan Sikowski. That's his first team foul in Russellville. Matthews now with 11 and going to the free throw line. Has not been to the free throw line. In fact, I think this is their first trip to the free throw line, and they missed it.
It is.
Sikowski there with the rebound. Trey Allen. Looked like they were coming with a double team, and he backed it out, and they backed off the double team. Into the corner to Mathis. Feeds on the block to Sikowski. Pump fake, get his man up in the air. Shot rolls off the iron, tipped, no good, and Clifton has it for Greenbrier. Russellville did everything but convert there. Got good open shot underneath. Clifton missed a shot from the left side. Again, I just think he's lost his confidence. Sikowski with the rebound. Ahead eventually to Cade Schaefer. He's going to slow up and let Allen take it. One dribble, needs some help. Gets it, throws a pass to Schaefer. It's going to go in the backcourt over and back against Russellville.
Well, Clifton for Greenbrier, he didn't shoot that shot. He just threw it up there. If I was his coach, I'd probably take him out and let him rest for a while.
Little lapse in controlling the basketball there. Russell turns the ball over on an unforced error. Russell trailing by 5. Here's a long 2 is no good by Lynn, and Trey Allen with the rebound. Like a head of steam, gets it to Grant Smith. Missed the shot. Looked like they grabbed the arm, and let's see. A 3-second in the lane call is going to be called. And I'm not sure if it was on Sikowski, who had the rebound. I think he was out of the lane, so it might have been on Grant Smith. And Pennington is talking to the official right now.
Probably telling her to let's call it both ways. I can live with it if you'll call it both ways.
Well, you got 2 6'7" kids. Probably they've been in the lane too. It's just weird that it happens with 4:25 left to play in the third quarter. Your first one. Here's a shot by Matthews. Is blocked by Grant Smith. Sikowski goes to the floor in order to get the rebound, and a timeout called by Coach Pennington. He just wanted to make sure Russellville saved possession there. A good block shot by Grant Smith and a good hustle by Sikowski. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. Russellville trailing 39-34. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
KCJC, Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Hi, this is Carrie Holland at Best Rod in Russellville. At Best Rod, we know if you've had some credit challenges in the past, sometimes it seems like you don't have a lot of choices. Best Rod is the right choice for you. We offer 9.5% interest on all loans. We report credit to help rebuild what you've lost. We want to help you 24 months or 24,000 mile service contracts with no deductible when maintenance is needed. We help with sales tax, we offer gap coverage, and give free oil changes to the length of the contract. Best Rod has a lower interest rate and a better service contract than most buy here, pay here dealerships. We are the right choice. Come see us at 621 South Knoxville in Russellville.
Welcome back to Cyclones, trailing at 39-34, but after that great hustle play by Sikowski after the great block by Grant Smith, Russellville calling timeout. They still have 3 more left. Trailing by 5. Looks like Greenbrier's extended their zone out a little bit. Russellville gets it on the baseline to Sikowski. Out Trey Allen. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound underneath to A.J. Matthews. A pass ahead is going to be handled by Clifton. Behind the back dribble. Jump stop in the lane. Layup is good. And Clifton finally gets on the scoreboard there with 2 points. It's their largest lead in a while, 41-34. Cyclones trailing. Sikowski in the corner. Here comes the double team. He throws it over the top to Cade Schaefer. Open right wing. Three-pointer in and out. No good. And rebound comes to Clifton. Pass ahead. It's a 2-on-1. Going to end up with a layup blocked from behind by Trey Allen. Looked like A.J. was going to get a layup there, and Allen blocked from behind. They're going to get him with his third personal foul, and that'll send A.J. Matthews to the free throw line. He's 0 of 1 from the line so far. 3:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Free throw is good. He's got 12 points. It's an 8-point lead, and I think this is their largest lead. I think they were up by 8 at one point in the first half, and make it 9 now as he hit both of them. Trey Allen stays in the game with 3 first personal fouls and gets to Schaefer. Back to Allen. They've extended out, and they're playing a 1-3-1, and Russell threw it away. We always used to see 1-3-1s when we go on the road and at Cabot. It always seemed like when we play the Cabot Lady Panthers, and it really seems to bother some teams that like to throw it around the three-point line. Bothered Russell there. They're going to lob it inside to A.J. Matthews underneath. Wide open. Layup rolls off. Rebound. Sikowski had it. Was knocked from his hands out of bounds by Mason Matthews. Number 4 belonged to the Cyclones. 43-34 our score. Cyclones trailing with just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Sikowski on the baseline about 18 feet away. Couple dribbles in the lane. Nice little move to get an open look for the layup. And Rhino's got 12.
You could tell what Rhino was trying to do, trying to draw a foul from A.J. Matthews. A.J. stayed away from him.
Anytime they get close to him, he just beats him with the footwork. Mason Matthews faking the 3, steps inside out to Clifton. He'll try a 3 and knocks it down. As confused and no confidence Clifton was in the first half, he's bounced back with 5 points here in the third quarter. Cyclones trail by 10. After that made 3. Kordsmeyer, who's back in the game, bobbled a catch, got it to Mathis. Three-pointer from the corner, a little short as it hit the iron. A.J. Matthews had the rebound. It's knocked away by Bowen, and he's got it back. It's a 1-on-4. He waits for Sikowski. Nice trailer. Layup good. Sikowski trailing the play, gets the assist from Bo Mathis, and Sikowski's got 14. But Bo Mathis didn't quit on the play, and more importantly, didn't foul. He swatted the ball when it was on the ground on the dribble. He didn't reach and hack somebody on the arm. Cyclones trail by 8, win at 45. They'll have to play here in the third quarter. Faking the 3 is Lynn. Gets to Clifton at the top and dribbles around. They'll swing it around right side to Kobe Dunlap. He'll launch a 3. This one no good. Allen with the rebound. Cyclones need to cut into this 8-point lead here. Stop and go action by Trey Allen. Jump stop in the lane. Gets to Sikowski. Layup good. Again trailing the play. They have no answer for Rhino. Rhino's got 16. 8 points here in the third quarter. Mason Matthews will take a baseline. Lost the handle on it. Out of bounds. Nobody touched it. It was just good defense there by Kordsmeyer. And Cyclones, after being down 10, has cut it to 6. A minute 16 left to play here in the third quarter. And Coach Mike Simmons for Greenbrier is subbing in a couple people, and he's taking his time pulling people off. I think he's doing it to settle down his team where he doesn't have to take a timeout. Smart play. Dunlap goes out, and also Cole Lynn goes out. 46-40, the Cyclones trailing by 6 with the basketball. Cade Schaefer floats it over the top lead man of that defense, zone defense, gets it back. Drives it left side to Kordsmeyer, again to Sikowski on the baseline. Here comes the double team. This time dumps it off to Mathis. No look pass right back to Rhino. Now to Mathis. He's going to try a 3 from the left. Wing is good. Nothing but net for Bo Mathis, his first field goal of the game. The Cyclones, after being down 10, has cut it to 3. Jerry, a pass ahead to Clifton. Coming down the lane. No look pass to Mason Matthews, and he gets the layup. He's got 12. 32 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Cyclones trailing by 5. Kordsmeyer on the left side. Now with a dribble. Dribbles to the top of the key, gets it off to Cade Schaefer. Picks up his dribble with 20 seconds. Gets it to Kordsmeyer down the middle of the lane. Layup too hard off the backboard. With the rebound is Dillon. He'll slow it up just enough. 13 seconds as they cross the timeline here. Clifton down the middle of the lane, floats it out to A.J. Matthews. Might have got away with the travel. Out three-pointer, no good. Rebound, pass underneath. Clifton misses the layup, has it knocked from his hands, goes out of bounds on the buzzer. It doesn't matter. It would have been their ball, but we've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Greenbrier 48, the Cyclones 43. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by, Old South.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. They also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Cyclones trail by 5, 48-43. Russell with three timeouts left, and Greenbrier with 4 timeouts left. Conference opener for both teams. Russell will host Greenwood at Cyclone Arena on Tuesday. Boys and girls action. There'll be JV beforehand, so we believe the girls will start around 6 o'clock. As we start the fourth quarter, Greenbrier will have the basketball on the floor. For Russellville, Ryan Sikowski, Trey Allen, Bo Mathis, Cade Schaefer, and Caleb Franklin. A backdoor cut goes off the hands of Clifton. They caught Russellville napping a little bit, but just a pass that was too far out in front of Clifton. I don't know if he got a hand on it or not, but it didn't matter. The passer would have been the last one to touch it. Russellville trailing by 5. Just started the fourth quarter here. Trey Allen got 3 fouls. A bounce pass is going to be intercepted by Greenbrier. Pass ahead. A.J. Matthews, layup good. A.J. Matthews now with 15, the 6'7 senior. He can run the floor, handle the basketball. Russell trying to answer. Three-pointer, nothing but net for Ryan Sikowski. Surprised you with that, Sikowski. Thinking maybe Mathis, maybe Schaefer. No, Rhino knocking down the 3.
I think Rhino feels it right now. Going back to that throwaway pass, it's hard to get a bounce pass in the middle to your big man.
They're going to go inside. They're going to double. A.J. Matthews goes off his hands, and they're going to say Russell touched it before it went out of bounds. Yeah, Sikowski now, it's his first 3. He scored in every quarter. He's got 19 points. 7:04 left to go in the ball game. Russell trailing by 4, 50-46. With the basketball is number 5, Evan Dillon. Gets it on the left side. They'll swing it around in the corner. Mason Matthews, who had not taken a 3 yet. He drives the baseline, feeds it on the right corner to Dillon. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Nothing but net there by Brady Jerry. His first field goal of the game. Left him open. When you double team, you're either going to get a steal or somebody's going to get an open look. That's what happened there. Russellville trailing now by 7. Nice drive to the basket, and layup is good. And Trey Allen had something to say, saying, hey, count the, you got to get a foul there. There was contact. He said something to the official. I think he was hit on top of the head there. Inadvertently, wasn't dirty play, but it still should be a foul. I think he was trying to let the official know about it. A.J. Matthews missed a shot from the right block. 2 Greenbrier players just crashed into each other and fell down. Russellville's got a 5-on-3. Trey Allen drives down the middle of the lane, shot up, rolls off the iron. Mason Matthews with it. A.J. Matthews was down the floor. They missed him. How do you miss a guy that's 6'7"? He was down there all by himself. They go to him on the left block now. Under 6 minutes to play. Russellville trailing by 5. Work against Sikowski. Nothing there. Bounce pass just inside the top of the key to Clifton. Nice feed underneath to Mason Matthews. It hits the layup. He's got 14.
We're letting them get in position on offense underneath that basket, and we've got to stop that.
Cade Schaefer open top of the key. Three-pointer is good for Cade Schaefer, his 4th 3 of the game. Hasn't made a shot since the first quarter. I don't know if he's taken a shot since the first quarter. Russell again down by 4. They're cutting in this lead. We're going to get a hand check foul called on Cade Schaefer. That'll be his 2nd and the team's 2nd. I'm sorry, team's 3rd. And Bryson Kordsmeyer will check in, replacing Trey Allen.
No problem with that foul if you call it both ends, and it hadn't been called. That's the first time we've had a hand check foul, I think.
Mason Matthews and A.J. Matthews, two Matthews brothers. They're 6'7". One's a senior, one's a junior for Greenbrier. Mason, number 4, A.J., number 23. Number 4, Mason has it. Looking inside for his brother. Nothing there. Threw it back near the half-court stripe against Cole Lynn. No, check that. It's Brady Jerry. Right side to Clifton. They'll swing it around left side. They're working some time off the clock. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Russell trailing by 4.
Oh,
Dunlap, drug a pivot foot.
He did.
Yeah, it should have been a travel.
That's bad.
Yeah. He caught it, and the pass kind of made him drag to the right a little bit. He tried the pivot foot, but missed call there. Happens. Left side to Brady Jerry. Looking, gets it to Clifton, a long 18-footer. In and out, no good. Rebound. Dunlap had it. It was taken away by Mathis. He just took them all away. He said, I'll take that. Schaefer back the other side. Three-pointer off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped a couple times. Controlled by A.J. Matthews. Here's a steal by Mathis on the pass. Layup won't go. Gets his own rebound, goes back up. Partially blocked. And a jump ball on the rebound. It'll belong to who? Possession arrow points toward Russellville. And it will be the Cyclone basketball. Cyclone fans are below us, and they're really wanting foul call. And on that, it looked like, I think on Mathis's is the one they wanted on.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb Franklin will be the trigger man on the left baseline for the Cyclones. Gets it in bounds to Mathis. Russell trailing by 4. Bucket here be huge. Cade Schaefer comes off a screen. Open three-pointer. Good for Cade Schaefer. And now Coach Simmons of Greenbrier wants to take a timeout. Russellville trails by 1 with 4:09 left. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hey, Mickey, are you there?
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes. I could hear you, could not hear me. Yes, I could hear you. You can't hear me. Okay. You're on YouTube. You're getting to hear what happens in the middle commercials. Back here, Russellville trailing by a point, 55-54. That was a 60-second break, so if you're on radio, we didn't miss anything. They're about to put the ball down for Greenbrier, and they blew the whistle. And they looked like the official, she was about to say, hey, you're going to have to come get it. Russell going to pressure in the backcourt after the timeout by Greenbrier. They beat it across the timeline. Clifton stops his dribble. Why would you do that? And they're going to have to call another timeout. Why would you do that? I don't understand why you stop dribbling and you're being chased by a double team and right next to the out-of-bounds line. And Coach Simmons is not happy with that. They have to use a second timeout here on the same possession.
Yeah, he could have dribbled all the way down to the corner if he wanted to, maybe get the pass off before then. But Russellville playing good defense right now. 5
3-pointers by Cade Schaefer. He has 17 points in this basketball game. Ryan Sikowski with 19. They're the two players in double figures. Trey Allen has 9. He is not in there right now. Of course, they've had to monitor his fouls, and he's got 3 right now. 4:02 left to play in the basketball game. The Cyclones trail by a point. We're back to action now as Greenbrier going to inbound it in the backcourt to Cole Lynn. 3 fouls called on Russellville, 0 called on Greenbrier. I say that because if Russellville eventually or either team wants to put somebody on the line, you got to get to 7 before it's a 1-and-1. Clifton turns around, throws it to Mason Matthews. 3:47 left. Gives it to Dunlap. Pull up 15 further from the right side. No good, and Schaefer has the rebound. The Cyclones could take the lead with a basket here. Schaefer, underhanded flip to Kordsmeyer. After dribble, gives it to Franklin. They'll swing it around right side to Bo Mathis. He's working against Clifton. Splits a double team. Nice feed underneath. Sikowski, his shot was blocked, and it rolls out of bounds. It belonged to Russellville.
And also he was fouled by hitting. They caught him on the body. Of course, no call. That's what Coach Pennington is talking about. We can't even get a call underneath our basket.
Yeah, he had to visit with the official down there in the corner, and then he walks away, and he's going to talk to the other official. I guess you push him to the limit where you don't want to get a technical, and then you go talk to the other one and start anew, and that's what he's doing right now. Russell, after the inbounds pass, gets to Mathis. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. He was knocked to the floor. Mathis has to get up. Here's almost a steal by Franklin. Greenbrier had to go to the floor to able to maintain possession. Good job by Cole Lynn. Russell trailing by a point with 3:07 left to go in the basketball game. And Lynn has it back near half court working against the Franklin. Here's a pass that's going to be intercepted by Mathis. He had to save it in bounds, but it was taken by Cole Lynn. Mathis couldn't really do anything, and there's a three-pointer by Mason Matthews. I thought they signaled his foot was on the line when he shot it, but no, it's a 4-point lead for Greenbrier. 2:43 left to go in this basketball game. Russell trails by 4. Mathis at the top. I bet the officials may call a foul here on Greenbrier soon because they're going to look up and realize they haven't committed a foul here. It's a three-pointer missed by Schaefer. Rebound comes to the Panthers. Mark my words, there may be, if there's a ticky-tack one, then you'll know they looked up and saw, because that usually happens sometimes. Russell, though, they need a defensive stop here. They trail by 4. Need to get a steal or something good to happen. Russell playing those passing lanes. Kordsmeyer reaching in, almost knocking the ball away from Matthews. Dunlap underneath, a pass to Lynn, and Lynn, a whistle, a foul called on the Cyclones. And it'll be on who? I think it'll be Sikowski. Sikowski was trying to lobby for a walk call there. That'll be number 2 on Rhino. He didn't actually shoot it, so it's going to be on the floor. That's the 4th foul called on the Cyclones. Franklin will check out as Allen checks in for Russellville. Clifton, the trigger man, a bounce pass right to Bo Mathis, and Sikowski. And Mathis says, I'll take that, please. There's a pass that's deflected and stolen back by Greenbrier. Spin move, layup by Lynn is no good, but a tip up and in by Jawan Clifton. He gets the layup, and now it's a 6-point lead for the Panthers. Mathis open, left side, three-pointer, good. Bo Mathis knocks down his second 3 of the game. Cuts the lead in half, 1:41 left. A.J. Matthews gets the ball inbounds to Clifton. He's being chased by Mathis. Gives it to Mason Matthews. Underneath, Lynn was open, mishandled it. He was thinking about the layup he was about to hit. They go inside to A.J. Matthews. Layup, missed. Rebound, tipped around, controlled by Cade Schaefer. Cade in the front court. One-handed pass to Mathis. Open three-pointer. No good. There's Kordsmeyer with the rebound on the backside. Dribbles out. Cade Schaefer thought about it. Gives it up to Mathis. 1:12 left. Russell trailing by 3. Here's Cade Schaefer in the corner to Trey Allen. Sikowski calling for it inside. They can't get it to him. Cross-court pass to Kordsmeyer at the top of the key. Russell can think about it. 60 seconds left. They trail by 3. Inside now to Sikowski. Double team. Without a dribble, he double dribble.
Yeah, he knew it.
Yeah. Russell wants to press, though. Coach Pennington now says, hey, forget about it, let's go. We got to pressure. The ball was tipped by Cole Lynn. It goes into the stands. So we have a stoppage of play here with 54.8 seconds left to play. And Clifton cannot run the baseline, so the official's going to move him out from away from underneath. And he's going to have to inbound it against the Russell press. And let's see, a pushed-off foul is going to be called on number 10, Cole Lynn. That's his first, and the first foul called on Greenbrier. And you can hear the cheers from Russellville. I'm sure they're happy, but that's almost like sarcastic, saying you finally called a foul with 54 seconds left to play in the game. They almost played a full half with no fouls. Trey Allen inbounds the pass to Mathis. Coming off a screen is Schaefer. Mathis was open. They didn't get it to him in time. Out to Kordsmeyer, three-pointer from the top of the key is good. Three-pointer is good, and Coach Pennington wants to take a timeout. We're all tied at 60 with 44 seconds left. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country, KCJC.
Car Wash at 2207 East Main Street is Russellville's most advanced car wash, so you can get your car cleaned in minutes instead of spending hours washing it by hand or paying a fortune to have your vehicle professionally detailed. Team Clean's industry-leading wash bay and soaps keep your vehicle clean as often as you like for a flat monthly fee, with plenty of vacuum stations that are free to use with each wash. Your car deserves the best, so come by and experience the Team Clean Car Wash difference at 2207 East Main Street today.
Well, Bryson had passed up on a 3 earlier because he knew he could get that shot, but that time they left him open. He felt it, knocked down the 3, and we're all tied at 60.
I don't think they look at Kordsmeyer as a person that can hit threes, but he can hit those out there all day long.
Yeah, it's the first 3 of the game. He's got 5 points, and he's tied the game here with 44.2 seconds left. Coach Pennington of Russellville took a timeout. He has one left. Greenbrier with 3 left. Greenbrier's fouled 1 time, Russellville 4 times. I say that because once it gets to 7 for either team, that's when the 1-and-1 happens, but neither team having to play catch-up here. We'll see if Greenbrier wants to play for one shot and say, hey, whether they're going to make it or we're going to go for overtime. We'll wait and see. Russellville is going to pressure in the back court, though. Well, they hover around half court. They're not going to pressure the inbounds pass, so we'll wait and see. Clifton will inbound it, and Russellville's going to let them have the inbounds pass, and they'll pick them up at half court.
Stay between you and the goal of the person you're guarding.
A.J. Matthews near the top. Gets it in the corner now to Dunlap. A little give and go. Matthews pull up from 15. No good. That's a weird shot. I can't believe they took it with 26 seconds left. And the ball was tipped by Smith and Sikowski to Cade Schaefer. Russellville can play for 1 here. They're not going to call timeout. Coach Pennington's thinking about it. And he's gonna talk to Trey Allen, who has the basketball, has not dribbled. Clock down to 11 seconds, 10 seconds. He's holding up a sign. Okay, here we go. 7 seconds. He's going to take it left side. Layup, no good. Rebound comes to Mason Matthews. Gets it off to Clifton. 2 seconds. 1 second. Half-court shot on the buzzers, an air ball. We're going to play overtime. We're all tied at 60. We'll take a break. After regulation, we're all knotted up. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country, KCJC.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
One way you can get back in the game is hit 5 threes in the fourth quarter, and Russellville did that. They tied the game at 60. Both teams had a shot to take the lead. Neither one did, so we're playing overtime. Quarters are 8 minutes. Overtime is 4 minutes. Everybody gets an extra timeout. So do carry over. So now Russellville has 4 timeouts, and Greenbrier has 4, Russellville has 2. So we're ready for the overtime period. We'll jump at center. It'll be A.J. Matthews against Ryan Sikowski. It ended up an easy layup last time it happened. This time they tap it into their backcourt, but this time they chase it down. We started this game, that happened, and Russellville had a quick 2-on-1 for an easy layup to start the game. Russellville had an early 2-0 lead. Greenbrier led by double digits at one time. Here's a deflect in and a steal by Mathis. He had to save it in bounds. Great job, and he saved it straight to Rhino. Sikowski gives it off to Cade Schaefer. Every possession really magnified in overtime period. Trey Allen sees the double team, a bounce pass to a wide open Ryan Sikowski for the layup.
That's a beautiful pass by Allen.
It was. Great assist by Trey Allen, and Rhino with the layup has 21 points. Russellville leads at 62-61.
No stupid fouls now.
Yeah, and stay in that man's face, number 35. No open looks for him. I mean, they got a lot of shooters on the team, but that number 35, he can really light it up. They're chasing with a double team. They get the pass off to Jawan Clifton. He's picked up by Mathis. It dribbles to the free throw line. No look pass underneath to a wide open Cole Lynn, who hits a layup, but what a pass by Clifton. Pass ahead. Cade Schaefer comes in from left side, pump fake, and his shot blocked.
Oh.
Greenbrier has it. We're all tied at 62. They're in transition. 2-on-2 layup good by Cole Lynn. He's got all 4 points for Greenbrier here in the overtime period, and they have a 2-point lead, 62-61. Cade with it on the left side, pulls up three-pointer, no good. High off the rim, rebound comes to Jawan Clifton. Pass ahead to Cole Lynn. He takes it baseline, reverse. No, he's not going to try the reverse layup. He throws it out to the top of the key to Mason Matthews.
He had to reverse layup if he'd have took it.
2:14 left. Russellville needs a stop here. Don't need to go down 2 possessions in overtime period. A bounce pass near half court to Lynn. He's in the circle. Throws it to A.J. Matthews. All this happening around the three-point line. Gets it on the left side to Cole Lynn. Clifton's jump stop on the right side. Shot over Mathis is no good. Sikowski had the rebounds taken away by Lynn. Put up and in. I'm sorry, that was Clifton that took it away. It's a 4-point lead for Greenbrier, 66-62. Mathis, a long three, and this one misses. Everything goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to Greenbrier.
Russellville needs to settle down. They're taking too many wild shots.
Getting a little frustrated here. Russell trailing by 4 with 1:42 left. Still plenty of time, but Russell needs to stop. So he needs something good to happen here. Inbounds pass, Russellville is playing defense in the backcourt, but they get the ball inbounds to Lynn. Dribbles near the half-court line. I think he thought a double team coming. Here it comes. He dribbles to the right side, a pass to the high post, back out to Clifton. They're looking like they're just going to play catch and make Russell chase. Russell's got to foul 3 times before they can put him on the line. Right now, not fouling on purpose. Cade Schaefer will. I think that was an on-purpose foul. That'll be number 3 on Cade.
Why can't we get some of those calls, especially when we go up underneath the basket?
They'll inbound it on the baseline. I'm sorry, they're going to inbound it on the side here next to their bench. That's the 15th foul. 2 more before you can put them in the free throw line, and now Greenbrier wants to take a timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Russellville trailing by 4 with 1:21 left. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout-out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing by 4, 1:21 left. 66-62. We're in overtime. We were tied at 60. And Russellville hitting 5 threes in the fourth quarter to help their comeback. It was Kordsmeyer knocking down the 3 at the top of the key to tie the game. Both teams had a chance for the go-ahead lead in the final 30 seconds. Neither one converted. That's what put us here. Russellville just been whistled for their 15th foul. You got to get to 7 before you can put them on the line. Greenbrier taking that time out. I'm sure we're talking about whom to foul and who needs to foul. Allen and Schaefer both with 3 fouls. They got to be careful. Don't want to pick up their 4th. They'll probably deny and then see if you can get the inbounds. But they're going to lob it near a half-court line. It goes off the hands of Sikowski. He was pleading his case, saying it went off of A.J. Matthews' hands also. So they'll inbound it on the right baseline. They get it inbounds to A.J. Matthews behind the three-point line. 1:18 left. He finds Cole Lynn near the half-court stripe. Spins away from Trey Allen. Underhanded flip to Clifton. 1:08 left. He's going to take it down the middle of the lane. His pass deflected, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Trey Allen. And we had a layup going the other direction. We had a 2-on-0 break after that, and the official on the backside, I don't know if he was thinking we were trying to foul or not. I don't think he was trying to foul. And that's number 4 on Trey Allen.
Yeah, the official who was right next to the play did not call the foul.
Yeah, she had started her fast break down the court. It was a 2-on-0 break. Clifton gets it down the middle of the lane, left-handed layup, rolls off the iron. Matthews with it, floats it over to Clifton. His shot no good. A foul called on Russellville. That'll be the 17th foul, but it's a shooting foul anyway. And A.J. Matthews was complaining to the official that he thought he got fouled, and the official said, no, you leaned into him. Juwan Clifton going to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's got 9 points in this game, has not been to the free throw line. The good thing is no matter what happens here, it's going to be a 2-possession game still, as it is now, but you'd like to be down 4 instead of 6. Having some house cleaning as there. And A.J. Matthews hit the court. Some sweat hit the floor, and so they're mopping that up. 55 seconds left to play here in the ball game. Russellville trailing by 4. First free throw is good by Clifton. Make it a 5-point lead. Well, if he hits this one, then you got to think maybe a 3 if you get open. You always take the quick 2. Second free throw is good. Don't foul him. He hit them both, and they both hit nothing but net. Russellville trails by 6, 68-62. Cade Schaefer around the top of the key with 49 seconds left. Trey Allen He'll dribble to the free throw line, back out, gets it to Cade Schaefer, and he lost it. Boy, he got away with a travel there. Floats it on the corner. Here's a three-pointer made by Trey Allen. Cade Schaefer was up in the air trying to shoot. He lost the handle, and he came down and dribbled it, and they gave us that one. But unless it was deflected, unless that's what they're calling that. 68-65. It might have been tipped because their coach isn't upset about it at all.
No.
Russellville calling timeout after that made three. That's a big three here because now Russellville, they're going to think, look, we're going to try to deny the pass, inbounds pass, get the steal in the back court. Once they get in the front court, though, you got to think about fouling. They may be trying to foul in the back court. We'll see what the Coach Pennington wants to do here.
Well, if you foul back there, you take less time off the clock, but you want to stay away from Clifton. You don't want to foul him.
Yeah.
He showed us. He can hit. He may not hit anything else, but he can hit free throws.
The only reason they wouldn't foul in the backcourt is if they think they can get a 10-second violation, and that would be the only reason they wouldn't. So, Coach Pennington, we're away from them. We're up near the top of the stands, so usually we can hear what he's talking about. We do know that Russell has one more timeout left in Greenbrier with 3. 35 seconds left to go in this overtime period. Russellville trailing 68-65. Both teams on a winning streak. Russellville's got a 4-game winning streak. Greenbrier's got a 3-game winning streak, but that doesn't matter. What matters, this is a conference game. And Russellville going to come in with Grant Smith and Caleb Franklin, who they'll come in for Trey Allen and also Bryson Kordsmeyer. Remember, Allen's got 4 fouls. They're going to inbound it to A.J. Matthews. Gets it to Clifton. He's in the backcourt. No foul so far. They are going to foul him, and Mathis is going to foul him in the backcourt. And the good thing is 1-and-1. Maybe the pressure will get to him. And he just threw it the length of the floor, and it hit off the back of the head of the official. That ought to be a technical.
Yeah.
Jawan Clifton goes to the free throw line, shoot the 1-and-1. Trey Allen and Bryson Kordsmeyer back in, replacing Franklin and Grant Smith. You do that because you don't want those guys picking up their. Well, Allen had 5 fouls. Would have had 5 fouls had a foul been called on him. Kordsmeyer not in foul trouble. The free throw, it's short. Kordsmeyer tips it, trying to get the rebound. He does. Bryson, double team, gets it off to Trey Allen. 27 seconds left. Russellville trails by 3. Here's a bounce pass wide open underneath Sikowski, but he feeds it out in the corner. Three-pointer, no good by Schaefer. Rebound, A.J. Matthews. Sikowski had an open layup, but he also saw Cade Schaefer in the corner for a 3 try and decided to go for that. And Russell's going to foul A.J. Matthews, who is a pretty good free throw shooter, and he's going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He's 2 of 3 from the line in this game. He has 15 points. Has not scored here in the overtime period. 1-and-1 is good, so he earns the bonus. So that makes it a 2-possession game here with 18 seconds left. $18 seconds left. 69-65. Make it 70-65 as he hit them both. They're going to pressure us back in the backcourt. Mathis gets the inbounds pass. Ahead to now Sikowski. He'll take it baseline. Reverse layup is good. And Coach Pennington trying to get a timeout called. He finally does with 12 seconds left. Russellville trails by 3, 70-67. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investment and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Well, Cyclones trailing 70-67 with 12 seconds left. If we don't get the steal here, we're going to need a little help because we're going to have to foul them, and they're going to have to miss 2 free throws. Because it's going to be the double bonus. We've had 9 fouls called on this. Next one's a double bonus. Next one will be the 10th foul. So Coach Pennington, I'm sure, really preaching we've got to get the steal.
You've got to, and if you get a layup, you got to take the layup. Go ahead and take the 2 points.
They played a near perfect second half and overtime period. They've only had 1 foul call on them. I'm surprised you didn't bring that up again.
Well, if Russellville, and they'll play Greenbrier again, if they play with a different official, Greenbrier will foul out. The whole team will foul out. Well, I've never seen so many fouls. with Mathis taking that three and getting knocked into the bench.
They're going to try to inbound it. Russellville doesn't get the steal. It's a double teamed on Dunlap, and he's going to be fouled, and that's one of the guys we didn't want to foul. But, hey, look, be honest, I'm sure they put in their 5 best free throw shooters, and so we're going to walk it to the other end. And to be fair, it's even though the fouls are 10-1, Russellville has tried to foul here lately to put them on the line. That foul is going to be called on Bo Mathis, his second.
Yeah, but 10-1.
Yeah, 10-1 is a little.
Good grief.
We got to have them miss one. 9 seconds left. Trail by 3. We got to have missed 2. How about this one? They hit that one. Okay, that makes it really tough. I mean, it's not impossible. You got Reggie Miller stuff out there, but Russellville can't stop the clock with a timeout, and so that may be it. Because if we hit a 3, we're going to have to do it in the first 4 seconds. If you hit a 3 with 2 seconds left, for instance, they can just not inbound the ball because you have 5 seconds to get it inbounds. And Greenbrier taking a timeout. I'm sure that's what their coach is talking to them about. 71-67. 9 seconds left. Russellville out of timeouts. Greenbrier with 2 left. Greenbrier taking a timeout between the 2 free throws here by Colby Dunlap. And what I mean is look, if we make a shot with 5 seconds left, they have to get the ball in. But if we make a shot with 4 seconds left, they can stand there and hold the ball out of bounds for 4 seconds and run it off. The clock doesn't stop like it does in college, NBA, after a made basket in the final 2 minutes. And so that's why a lot of coaches will use those timeouts right after they make the basket. Problem is Russell doesn't have it here. Doesn't have any more timeouts. We're in the overtime period, and Russell trailing by 4. Either way, Russell is giving a valiant effort here, no matter what happens. But where's Isaac McBride? We need one of those where he makes the 3 and gets fouled. We need to.
No, you got to have the officials.
We get
to
a
get
channel
a call like that.
We got to channel our inner Isaac McBride there.
I don't think we have the officials tonight.
Colby Dunlap, 16 points. He's hit his only free throw, the first one here. They're not going to have anybody on the lane, but all their other guys are around the half-court line, so they're going to play defense instead of just letting Russellville go with it. That's good for us because they could draw a foul and help us to score, and the clock stopped. Second free throw's no good. Kordsmeyer with the rebound. Cade Schaefer with 6 seconds ahead to Trey Allen. Mathis, one dribble, is going to shoot the 3. It's going to be no good. Clifton with the rebound. We've come to the end of the basketball game. The Cyclones lose it by a score of 71-67 in overtime. We're going to take a final break, come back with your post-game wrap-up. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country, KCJC.
Go Cyclones. Each week, the Cyclone coaches and players prepare a game plan so they can compete and win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there is very little chance of winning. All areas of life, we must have a game plan if we expect to win. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, and we'd like to help you put together a plan to protect you and your family from life's uncertainties. Whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, or dental and vision insurance, we're here to help you. Call us for an appointment today at 479-857-2810. And together, let's put together a winning game plan. And go Cyclones!
Hey, it's Drew and Mitchell for Brenga Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Brenga Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring the local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience, not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Brenga Steakhouse in Russellville, help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
Do you ever look at those beautifully decorated homes and rooms online and wonder, how do they do it? Whether it's one room or your whole house that needs a makeover, come by 2011 East Parkway Drive and let Janice at Parkway Furniture show you what your home could look like with quality brands like Mayo and Flex Steel and tons of different colored fabrics and patterns, plus unique furniture that can match what you already have in your home or totally transform your living space. Come by 2011 East Parkway Drive in Russellville or phone 890-9059 for a free consultation. How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Greenbrier defeats the Cyclones in overtime, 71-67. They were led by A.J. Matthews and Mason Matthews. Both guys had 17 points for Greenbrier, 16 points for Kobe Dunlap, and 11 points for Jawan Clifton. For the Cyclones, they were led by Ryan Sikowski, scored in every quarter, even the overtime period, had 21 points at game's end. Kate Schaefer with 17 points. Trey Allen had 12. 6 points for Bo Mathis, 5 points for Bryson Kordsmeyer, including the 3 that tied this game, sent it into overtime, and 4 points for Grant Smith. Cyclones see their 4-game winning streak come to a close, so they fall to 7-5 on the season, but more important, looking at conference play, they're 0-1 and host Greenwood on Tuesday. Your thoughts on the game?
Did a great job shooting three-pointers, the Cyclones did. They were 11 of 24, which is just a great percentage, and Coach Pennington would take that in every game. Greenbrier, they started off hot. First half, they were 5 of 6. Second half, when you get a hand in a man's face, he's going to cool down in a hurry. They were 1 of 6. So 6 of 12, and that's a good percentage. But at 1 of 6, that you cool down when you put that hand in their face. Russellville did a good job tonight. They just didn't get some of the calls go their way. When you shoot a three-pointer and get knocked into your bench, it makes you wonder. But anyway, Russellville did a fantastic job in coming back and tying this game, sending it into overtime. And hopefully we've learned some lessons from this game that will help us in a conference game in the future. When Greenbrier comes, I think Russellville will take them. They're a good team, but I think Russellville's a whole lot better.
Well, think about this. Russellville down by double digits, never quit, hit 5 threes in the fourth quarter, sent it to overtime. They pushed Greenbrier to the edge, just fell by 4 in overtime. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you our next broadcast will be Tuesday night as both teams host Greenwood at Cyclone Arena. We'll be on the air with the girls' game a little bit before 6 o'clock, and the boys' game will follow. Want to send a special thank you to John Henderson, our engineer back at Russellville, for engineering this broadcast, keeping us on the air with all the problems that we may or may not have. Sometimes have problems. You don't realize it because he does such a good job, and our hats are off always to John Henderson. Thank you, John. Reminding you once again of our score. Tonight, the Lady Cyclones defeated Greenbrier 54-42 to go 1-0 in conference play. Cyclone boys start conference play 0-1 with an overtime loss, 71-67. For John Henderson and Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval reminding you, if you're out and bike tonight, as always, do wear white. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone basketball.